Let me know.
I will snap twice when we're going live. Okay?
All right, good deal.
You know, I've seen a couple of them. Good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, Alabama, where, ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday Night Blitz as Charles Henderson High School of Trojans of Troy, Alabama goes head-to-head with their arch rival, the Carroll High School of Ozark Eagles. Yes, we're coming to you live from the Veterans Stadium in Troy, where the Trojans are getting ready to host a very good football team in Carroll High. They come in 4-1. Charles Henderson, Frank, what is their record right now?
2-4, 1-2 in the region.
2-4, and of course a big region game. Carroll comes in here with a 4-1 record and 2-1 in the region. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mike Amos. Been doing Charles Henderson football for over 30 years on Troy Cablevision on Channel 2, and I hope a lot of folks will now get on their phones and say, hey, Charles Henderson of Troy is playing right now in Troy on cable TV. And, of course, along with my good friend Frank Scarborough.
How you
and
doing,
ladies and
Mike?
gentlemen, my very good friend Ricky Clark. Hello, Marshall, Texas. Ricky Clark, the owner of Pike County Forward. And, Ricky, welcome to Charles Henderson High School football.
Man, thank you for having me. Thanks for the invite.
I like your hat. You stole it at the same store I did, didn't you? You got the last two, didn't you?
I got the last two, yes, sir.
And, of course, Frank, my good friend, I've known Frank ever since he was knee-high to a grasshopper. And, of course, we love Charles Henderson football, but we want you to know out there, you folks from Ozark, that we're going to call it exactly the way we see it. And it's going to be an unbiased review of this football game, because I know both teams are going to be ready to play. It's going to be a great football game. We got two outstanding marching bands.
Absolutely.
We've got a great crowd coming in here from Ozark. And I mean this, ladies and gentlemen, on Facebook right now, you can go to our Facebook page at Troy
Studio 52.
Studio 52 Productions. Scan it, and you'll come up with this football game. It's called Friday Night
Blitz.
And we're looking forward to it. Frank, tell us about what you think Charles Henderson is going to have to do tonight to win this football game.
Ball control is going to be key, Mike. We're not going to be able to forward many 3-and-outs because Carroll. I know we were talking earlier, they threw 11 times last week, and I made the comment they probably haven't thrown that much in the last 3 seasons. They're generally a run-heavy team. They rely on long, extended drives that eat up a lot of clock, and their defense is historically very stingy. You're going to see tonight with Carroll, their best athletes are going to play on both sides of the ball, just like the last game we did with Beauregard.
Yeah.
You'll see that with Carroll as well.
Ricky Clark, you've lived in Troy now for maybe 2 months, is that right?
That's been going on. It's actually kind of fine now. I've been here about 4 months now. Since the middle of June.
Of course, you are in the car business and with Pike County Forward, and of course has come in here and hit the ground running.
State colors, Cadet Yesenia.
Supporting a lot of these wonderful programs that are going on right now at our local schools, and we appreciate you very much.
Absolutely, thank you.
We're glad to do it.
Now, you come from football country. Of course, Texas is a football state, but you come from real football country, Marshall, Texas.
Marshall, Texas. Yeah, we come back from East Texas, which is about 2 hours east of Dallas on interstate. So it's a big football town between there and Dallas, and a lot of football going on.
All right, we're going to pause here a moment for silent meditation.
Would you please remain standing for our national anthem, as played by the Charles Henderson Blue Machine Marching Band.
The national anthem played by the Charles Henderson High School Blue Machine Marching Band under the direction of, and let's go to that right here. Is that who I think it is standing on about the 42-yard line?
It may be.
There's no question about it. It is him. And he was right on top of it. And, of course, we're going to have our coin toss in a moment. And, of course, we appreciate Trent Burkett and the Charles Henderson High School Blue Machine Marching Band for doing playing the national anthem for us. Of course, coming in here, Carroll Ozark, you know, I can remember when they wanted to fire Coach McDonald. I mean, for 3 or 4 years, Carroll High didn't hardly win a game. They were playing Class 6A.
That is correct. And, you know, it was kind of one of those anomaly deals, Mike, where there was some online stuff going on. There was some students being added in there, so it bumped them up to 6A, and they finally got that stuff, their roles straightened out, and boy, so they've been in 5A. They've been doing well.
Here comes Carroll across the way, and let's try to pick them up if we can. And like since in the last 3 years, Coach McDonald has had one of the top 5A programs in the state of Alabama.
Absolutely.
And this team tonight is that.
They'll be very competitive. Yes, they're hard nosed. They're going to hit you hard, and they're going they're going to be in excellent shape. Exactly. Mike, you know. They lost to the eventual state champion last year. That's the only team that beat them was St. Paul.
That's right. And of course, they've got a very good team. You can look at them across the way over there as they're going through some of their last-minute warm-ups. The Carroll High School cheerleaders across the way, too. A very good group. Let's go to some of that over there, guys. Get it off of us. Let's go to these ball players and these kids that work so hard in the south. I would call it the southeast corner of the stadium. And also, while we have this time, let's take a look at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, home of the Troy University Trojans. And this is a fabulous stadium, and we want to show you the new end zone. For those of you that haven't seen the end zone, we hope that we'll be able to bring that to you.
And Mike, we'll go ahead, if you would like, and get the Trojan captains. I think they're going to announce right here. It's going to be 59 Sam Knox, number 43 Barton Hicks, 76 Darius Northcutt, and number 58 Ezekiel Caldwell.
And for Carroll, big number 85.
Jartavius
Ware, number 34 for Carroll, is Will Parson.
And number 28 is the other captain, Mike.
And 28 is, like you said, I've got him as Jonathan Fields. Who is that for Carroll?
Yes, sir. They've got him a running back, defensive end, and cornerback. Number 28. He's a stud. Yes, sir. No doubt.
He is quite a football player.
Yes, sir.
And of course, here's an up close and personal look at the.
Mike White, you're the visiting team. We're going to let you call the toss. I've got a coin here with an anchor on one side.
Capture all the action.
Capture all the action. Make sure that guy tosses that coin correct.
Absolutely. We want him to use a double-sided coin.
Of course, we're.
What is his call? Eagle. What is his call? Eagle is the call. What is his call? Eagle. The call is Eagle. I'll toss the coin in the air. If I drop it, I'll toss it again. The call is Eagle.
They're not saying.
Toss is Eagle. Why don't you run the toss?
From the field.
Okay.
You want to defer your choice the second half. Carroll won the toss. You chose to defer.
They defer.
Blue, you have to make a choice this half. You want to receive the first. Good choice.
Okay. You got those Charles Henderson captains, is that right?
Yes, sir. We've got Sam Knox, number 59, Barton Hicks, 43, 76, which is Darius Northcutt, and number 58, Ezekiel Caldwell.
Okay, Carroll did win the toss. They elected to defer. They're going to receive from the south end of the field. But can we see this beautiful facility here? Of course, we're awfully proud of our new end zone. And here comes the Trojans.
Here comes the Trojans promo video.
North end of the field. And we'll be kicking off this game in just a few moments. Of course, we got some wonderful sponsors. Go ahead and give us some of those sponsors.
Absolutely, Mike. You know, first we'd like to mention Earl's Glass and all they do for the show and what they've supported you and all this time. And obviously, you know, they're the best in the business as far as glass is concerned, but they also do body work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got Town and Country and Southern Grill and Patio. That's the Hartleys over on Knott Street, the Withering Insurance Group, Johnny Witherington, Troy Bank and Trust Company, Bill Jackson Chevrolet, Mr. Colin McCreary, always been a great supporter. Hastings, Shipman and Wiggins, accountants, on the list there. Bird's Drugs, Wise Office Supply.
Okay. We appreciate all of those, and we'll be giving you more information about the sponsors of tonight's big football game from Troy, Alabama. Carroll High about to get the field from the south end of the field, and then Charles Henderson will be going through their helmet. We'll get a good shot of it. Here comes Carroll High School of Ozark, coached by
Coach McDonald.
Boy, what a great job he has done with this program. And then at the south end of the field, or north end of the field, here comes the Charles Henderson High School Trojans of Troy, coached by Brad McCoy, with a record of 2 wins and 4 defeats. The Trojans in their blue, traditional blue with orange lettering and white pants. Carroll across the way, their road uniforms with red trim. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got one of the fine 5A programs in the state, 2 of them, going at it tonight from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy. I'm Mike Amos, Frank Scarborough, and Ricky Clark will be bringing you the play-by-play of tonight's game, and I can't wait to get it started.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Of course, looking at the Trojans offensively, the tackles are C and Knox. The tackles are Jones and Reeves. Knox. The guards are Reeves and C, and the tackle is Cappy. The quarterback is DQ Tony. The running backs are
Chance Pollard and Elijah Caldwell, number 24.
Caldwell.
Yes, sir.
The wide receivers are Jackson Giles, who had a great week last week, caught 9 passes, and Jaden Scott, the other wide receiver, is
Jacorian Boykin will be out there, number 2. Yes, sir. Malcolm
and he's
Hall.
a good one. Of course, Reed, 6'5", 290, runs this offensive show for the Trojan defense.
He's definitely the anchor for sure, Mike.
Okay, kicking it off for Carroll High of Ozark. Let's try to pick him up as much as we can. Number 95. And here we go. It's going to be a short kick taken by one of the upbacks. He's got room. He's got a little room if he can turn it on. There he goes. This is DQ Tony all the way across midfield. They're going to spot him at the 48-yard line, but he liked to broke it for a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Frank.
Like he had a couple of seams there, Mike. He could have taken the sideline earlier or taken the seam up the middle. He kind of cut back there. Ricky was about to jump out of his shoes because it just opened up.
That's right. I thought he might break it for a touchdown. And, of course, for Ricky, good start for the Trojans.
Yeah, absolutely. Good field position to get started.
The quarterback is DQ Tony, the fine senior. And, of course, you'll see Puka Jones also, who had a great game last week.
Actually, Puka's going to start.
They're starting Puka. You got information I didn't have. Puka will start for the Trojans.
And Carter is at running back, number 26.
And they're going to give it inside. And he's got a room. He's got good room all the way inside the 45-yard line. They're marking it right at the 42, a gain of 7 yards. Call it 2nd down and 3.
That was a nice zone block play right there, Mike. He did a real good job with it.
No question about it. Jones is 6'2", 175-pounder. Has got a great arm. He's going to throw it. He's got his man out there. Complete at the 40, 35, 30, 25. And he's still going inside the 25-yard line. They're going to mark it right at the 23-yard line. A great pass and catch, Frank.
There's only one person could catch that ball, Mike, and that was number 26, Carter. And Puka Jones put it right on the money and hit him in stride and got some blocking out in front. Did a great job.
No question about it. Puka's did Puka go by Puka on the roster, or what is it?
His name is Yehoshua
Yeah,
Jones.
okay. We'll stay with Puka then.
Yes, sir.
First down for the Trojans. Inside handoff again. No, big hole. He's going to score. He's going to score. Touchdown, Charles Henderson. Jonathan Carter goes 23 yards for a touchdown, and Charleston looks like they're out to practice early.
I'm telling you the truth, Mike.
Man, oh man.
That was, we talked about, maybe one of the keys being 3 and outs, and they certainly took them 3 plays to score.
Man, oh man, you're exactly right. And of course, the Geis will come in to kick it. But again, that young man that scored that touchdown,
Jonathan Carter, number 26.
Jonathan Carter, number 26.
Yes, sir.
23 yards for the touchdown. Now, Geis, the biggest field goal kicker in Alabama, drills it. He drills it. So with 10:52 left to play here in the first quarter, Charles Henderson 7, Carroll Hive Ozark nothing, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Looking for a roof that stands up to severe weather while also providing great style and value to your home? Call Baker Metal Works today. Durable, stylish, energy efficient, and affordable. Just a few reasons metal roofing from Baker Metal Works is surging in popularity. We use state-of-the-art technology to produce a metal roof that meets all your needs. Baker Metal offers 20 Valspar Weather XL colors and is backed by a 40-year warranty. We're located just south of Walmart in Troy. Order today, pick up today. Baker Metal Works, your metal roofing headquarters.
Right here, right now, until the end of the month. It's gotta go time. We gotta go. At Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. All new. We gotta go. All used. Our gotta go price. Over 100 fresh trade-ins. Bank repo. Rental disposal. Off lease. Our all gotta go price. 50 are priced under $10,000 and less. And as low as $99. Done deal. Credit doesn't matter. All applications accepted. Buy new vehicles 1,000 below invoice. Plus you get the rebates up to 8,000. It's the gotta go price and clearance sale. At Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Happening now. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Back to play at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, where Charles sent us out quickly, 7-0, after driving 48 for the touchdown. They capped it off with a 20-yard touchdown run by Jonathan. This is
kick taken at the 9-yard line, Mike.
And he's going to go down very nicely. Pick up that guy to make that tackle look like number 2, or what number is he? Number 8.
I believe it was number
13 making the tackle for Charles Henderson, and we want to recognize him right here. Number 13 is Robert Grady.
Yes, sir.
6'2", 185, a sophomore. Okay, Carroll will start it all off, led by their quarterback, Trey Buchanan. Their running back is number 28, Phelps. So look out for that tailback. He's a good one. High backfield.
They give to him.
And he's going to be
bunch him up right there off tackle. Darius Northcutt's going to be leading the charge on that, Mike.
Okay, and of course they stopped him for a 2-yard gain. Call it 2nd down and 8. Carroll, of course, in the white with red trim. Charles Henderson in their blue home uniforms with white letters and orange lettering. Quickly, Charles Henderson up 7-0. Guys kicked the extra point, and we've got a football game. Call it 2nd down and a long 8. Again, eye backfield behind their quarterback, Buchanan. Look for Phelps. He is their guy, their bell cat, number 28.
Big fullback in there, Mike, number 25. He's a solid individual as well. Big kid.
Number 41 rushes into the game for the Trojans, and that is Hill. That handoff, and bingo, gang to Trojans.
Number 33 was the first one there, Mike. It's going to be Brandon London.
London made the tackle, and of course, stopping for a short gain up to the 25-yard line. Call it 3rd down and 7. Possession down for Carroll. A stop here would be huge in this football game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We would certainly like to see what kind of punter they've got after this play.
No question about it. And of course, just if we can stop them on their first down. They don't throw much. They threw 11 times last week, which was a lot of the most they've
thrown all year. Play action right
here comes Phelps, and he is not going to get it. He is not going to get it. He moves it up to about the 28-yard line.
Number 52, Geis. Number 8, John Baxley Sanders. Number 25, Camden Conan on the stop.
Good defense. They're going to kick it. Charles Henderson's got DQ Tony go back to receive the kick. And let's see what happens here.
Number 20 is going to be punting here for him. Carroll, Mike.
It's the Trojans. They're not going to pressure on him. It's going to be a short kick.
Yes, sir.
He'll back catch it, hopefully. And let it roll, and that's what he shouldn't do on a play like that.
He caught a good break there, Mike. He caught a good break. He lost about a yard on the bounce, looked like, or 2 at the most.
The Trojans will have it at the at their own. Let's see where they mark it. The 36-yard line, where they'll get started. 36-yard line. Last time they had him, they drove 48 yards for the touchdown with Jonathan
Carter.
Carter's big 23-yard touchdown run. Looking at the Trojans offensively, and the tackles are Jones and
Reeves. Jones and Reeves are in at tackle. Zach Jones at right tackle. Will Reeves at left tackle. Got Caffey at left guard. Actually, Aiden C looks like is
wide out, and they're going to give it to them. Now the whistle blows. Evidently, this is probably going to go against the Trojans. Let's see what the call is. Yeah, with a timeout. Charles Henson called timeout, and wisely does so. And we're going to leave it right here for a second. Who would have thought that Charles Henson would get the ball and just run it right at Carroll and score so quickly in this ball game?
Yes, sir. Gave them a dose of their own medicine, so to speak.
No question about it. And, of course, stopping them here, Ricky, gives the Trojans even more momentum, don't you think?
Absolutely. To be able to start out on offense and defense like that is going to be huge for these Trojans.
With timeout on the field, let's take a short break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Looking for a roof that stands up to severe weather while also providing great style and value to your home? Call Baker Metal Works today. Durable, stylish, energy efficient, and affordable. Just a few reasons metal roofing from Baker Metal Works is surging in popularity. We use state-of-the-art technology to produce a metal roof that meets all your needs. Baker Metal offers 20 Valspar Weather Echo colors and is backed by a 40-year warranty. We're located just south of Walmart in Troy. Order today, pick up today. Baker Metal Works, your metal roofing headquarters.
A personal touch.
Back to play at Veterans Stadium. Charles Henson leads Carroll 7-0 early in this football game. D.Q. Tony Puka Jones has got it.
It's a keeper.
He's going to keep it. He's got plenty of running room across the 45. They're going to mark
first down, Mike. 11-yard
gain. Yardage, yeah. Yep. First down yardage at the 47-yard line. So the Trojan Puka can run it, can he?
You know, we said that against Beauregard, he got under pressure and he broke out, and I think he had about a 35-yard scamper, and he was out running the fastest people on their defense.
Chance Pollard is the running back beside him.
Got 26 Carter in. Bad snap.
Oh, that's
he's
a
covered
tough back that time. That's going to back them way back. They're going to lose all the way back to the 38-yard line. They're on 38. So tough right there. Now looking at first down and forever, it seems like, or second down and call it 20 for the Trojans. They've got to go all the way to the Ozark 43-yard line. I call them Ozark because they are Ozark. They're Carroll High School Ozark. So if I say Ozark, it's Troy Ozark playing tonight.
Absolutely.
Charles Henson, Troy. Here's Puka Jones. He is throwing. It is complete on a great catch. What a catch. Get that guy's number. That's what you get. Number 11, I believe.
That's number 11, Sean Minnie, Mike.
Boy, that was, let me tell you something. That's big time receiving right there, my friend.
Yes, sir.
And I got him at Derek, but you're calling him
Sean, yes, sir.
Sean McKinney.
Yes, sir.
Boy, that was. Call it 3rd and 12. Zay down here for the Trojans. He's going to throw right in.
Inside bubble right there. Come on. Come on.
And he's going in 50, Carroll 50 to their own.
That's number 13, Grady, on that catch and carry, Mr. Mike.
And he goes all the way to, they'll mark it around the 48-yard line, Carroll 48.
I thought he got to the 49, but that's what I get for thinking, I guess.
They're going to kick it now. The kicking team comes into the game. That was a gain of about 10 yards on the play. Charles Henson has moved the ball at will.
Yes, sir. It should be some calls.
Only a bad snap kept from really doing something big in this game.
Should be called turn for the Carroll defensive coordinator right now. Nice long snap here.
Boy, good kick. We got whistles everywhere now. This could be a first down here. Let's see what this is.
Yeah, you only have 4 yards to go.
Or I want to say it's the delay of game. I'm just...
the clocks never moved. That I saw it when I looked at them. It was 25 when the whistle started. So I don't. Apparently,
so it was. They're going to back them up. That's no big deal. Now tell us about Charles Henson, punter. He's really done a good job all year long.
Well, Mike, you know, Brock Huner is punting for Charles Henderson now. Chris Maxwell, number 40, broke his ankle pretty severely in the Greenville game last week, and he actually has had surgery, at least one surgery in Birmingham, and he maybe 2 surgeries.
Good snap, almost blocked it. That's going to take a great roll, and I believe this is it's going to go down all the way down to the Carroll High 12-yard line, and flags are everywhere. I don't know why that could be. Flags are everywhere. I hope that's not against Charles Henderson.
It's coming in from the side.
But a great punt by Henner. And it was almost blocked, but he got it away and had that roll, and that's another example of not fair catching the ball. The ball will roll. They're talking, looks like Carroll is backing up, so we're going to go half a distance here, it looks like. See where the call's going to be. This is one thing Charles Henderson needs, is a mic on the referee.
Oh, yes, sir.
Or this stadium needs.
Yes, sir.
Personal foul against Carroll, so they're going to go half a distance to the goal.
So that'll put it on, what, about the 5.5 yard line, Mike?
Yeah, and wait a minute, though. I'm watching this umpire. He did not give them near the distance they needed. What is he doing?
The ball was on the 12.
Yeah, it was. This is not.
Somebody backed it up 3 yards.
Yeah.
They didn't give them enough. They didn't back it up enough. Personal foul should have been half distance to the goal. Should be right at the 5 yard line. They're going to get away with it, looks like. High backfield, here's Fields again. He goes nowhere. Again, gang tackling Trojans are everywhere. Boy, what a great gang tackling.
They keep trying to pick on the left side of our defensive line. It looks like we moved Northcutt out to kind of a 5 technique, Mike, outside shade on their off the tackle, and he's holding his own out there.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about Fields, though. You can stop him 10 plays in a row, and then he's off on a 90-yard run.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you're going to have to play him tough every down.
Oh, yes, sir, absolutely.
Right out at the top of your screen, unbalanced line at the top of your screen.
They've got a new.
He's going to throw it. He's got him. Well, there's nobody around. Incomplete.
They had good pressure on him, Mike, and he just rushed the ball.
So it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd down and 12. 2nd and 12. Do we have another flag?
It seemed like it looked like he was saying hold.
Holding against Charles Henderson, so this is going to be a big break for Carroll. And they're applauding the officials, and rightfully so. Let's see if this little guy right here, can walk off the correct yardage here. It goes to about the 17, and that's where Carroll will have 1st and goal. I would think. No, not 1st and goal, but they're going to call it 2nd down.
2nd down and 2 yards, Mike.
So it's still 2nd and 2. I thought that would be automatic.
Had to have been prior to the ball being thrown, because it was an uncatchable pass. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been.
The 5-man Trojan front. Here comes Fields, and he goes down again.
He laid the hammer.
You know who that was? That was Cole Coppage.
That was Cole Coppage and
number 25.
And Camden
Honing has really been playing well at the
He has played exceptionally well.
Okay, 5:15 left to play here in the first quarter. Turn leads 7-0 over Carroll of Ozark. So far, defensively, the Trojans have played excellent football. What do you think, Ricky?
Yeah, I like it. I'm very surprised in the start. They're playing some good football to start.
Okay, that looks like 8 in the box, and I thought we would see this. 8, 9 in the box, wouldn't you say?
Sir. Yes, sir.
And here comes Fields, and he turns it up, and somebody got to get him. Look at him go. That's the kind of running back he is. He almost broke it, and he gets the 1st down across the 30 to the 31-yard line. The best run from scrimmage so for Carroll. Carroll of Ozark, Charles Henderson of Troy going up on Facebook tonight. And tell them how they can Facebook.
Studio 52 on Facebook. Search it. Scroll down to Friday Night Blitz. Tap it, and you see the handsomest fella in Pike County.
Yeah, I tell you what, Carroll High cheerleaders across the way, they're band excellent. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 31.
That's a nice lick right there by 19, Javontrez Allen. I mean, it was a nice
fumble. Wait a minute. Charles Henderson think they have a fumble. Let's look at let's see what the call's going to be. Right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be a call.
I think they're still trying to sort it out.
Somebody comes out of the pile with the ball and we don't know it. They say Carroll has the football.
Carroll maintains possession, Mike, but that was number 19, Devontrez Allen, that met him in the hole and literally knocked the ball out of his hand.
Let me just say this. Carroll loves to run straight efforts, and the people that are going to play good against them are your good front. Charleston has a good front, a big front. Sir. Try to identify those front defensive players.
Well, you've got number 33, Brandon London, number 71, number 52 is Geis, number 76, Darius Northcutt.
That's a big, strong. This is a 5-man front here. Here comes. And somebody's got to get him. They do.
Nice job.
Game tackling. And I'm sure they stood to their defense all week long that you got one man's not going to bring this guy down. You got to game tackle him, and that's what they did.
They are doing a good job of doing that, of that very thing, right, Mike? I don't know who got there first, but the first person didn't quite square him up, but got enough of him to slow him down. And
3rd and 6. This is a possession down for Carroll. So far, they've played all their football on their own side of the field. Big play here, and their quarterback, Buchanan, comes to the line of scrimmage. He's going to
play action.
He fumbled it. This is the lateral. Pick it up and score. Pick it up and score. It should be a touchdown. What is this?
I think they're going to get it for grounding.
Well, it should have been a lateral. It looked like that was a lateral and a pick it up.
He threw it, but he threw it back.
He sure. What I'm saying, it's a lateral. It's a lateral.
I believe that's probably what Coach McCoy is arguing right now.
Somebody needs to do something about that. Again, we're trying not to be too biased, but we are wearing Trojan colors up here tonight.
Well, in these kind of games, you don't want plays.
Of course, we appreciate our sponsors, Mike Sheldon, State Farm Insurance, Joey Meredith Photography, also our good friends at Garrett Enterprising, Wiley Sanders Trucking, Max Hughes Trucking, and Mama Goldberg's in downtown Troy. We've got several sponsors of tonight's game. We appreciate it so much.
Wait a minute. What happened?
They call it offsetting penalties.
An offsetting penalty? Man, oh man.
So I guess they got roughing the passer and...
These are Dothan officials. I want you to know that. All right, double tight end. He's going to be in trouble. He's going to go down, and I mean he's going to go down.
Almost need to just lay a pillow under his head, and that's number 10.
Zeke Caldwell made the play.
Number Zeke Caldwell, number 58, 10, Cameron Martin. He's playing with DeMar Jr., affectionately known as Squirrel, who passed away on the field in a Charles Henderson uniform.
I remember that so very well.
So this is the first year that number has been worn since Squirrel passed away.
Okay, the second punt of the night for Carroll. Again, hopefully they can get a good field position. That's a good kick end over end.
He could run this.
Tony's got room. He's at the 50, inside to the 45, all the way down to the 43-yard line. Then they're going to mark it right at the 41-yard line. So good return for the Trojans, and this is where they'll start their drive. The first drive of the game, the Trojans started after a DQ Tony kick return. Give him the football at the 48-yard line of Carroll. It didn't take them but 5 plays, and they were in the end zone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They got there quick.
All right, Will Reeves coming out to booster the offensive line. Reeves, the big 6'5", 290-pounder.
Yes, sir. Playing left tackle for us tonight,
at the top of your screen. This is Puka Jones. He gives to his running back, and they stop him for a 2, maybe 3-yard loss. That's the first time that a Charles Henderson team player has been stopped for a loss this ball game.
Yes, sir. Number 83 on that tackle, Mike, for Carroll. He came from the end position, knife right through.
His name, if you got it, we got their schedule, their roster here. We want to identify as many as we can. And that young man's played quite a game so far.
They don't have 83 on the roster.
I know. They've got a guy named Ware that's 85. That's a big kid, a 6'2", 280-pounder. They put a different jersey on him tonight, so we don't know exactly which one he'll be. Second down at 13. They've got to go to the Carroll 31-yard line for a first down. Puka Jones going to throw. He got DQ. Tony complete. He breaks the tackle. He ran out of bounds. I thought he might score. excellent throw and catch by the Trojans. And DQ Tony makes another big play for the Trojans. I like this combination of DQ Tony, Puka Jones to DQ Tony.
Yes, sir.
Boy, look at this kid run that ball out. Sign him up. Man, good-looking kid running that ball off. Carroll's got the band going right now. I hope it won't affect the Trojan offense. Puka Jones. He's got him across the middle for a incomplete. He had Jackson Giles wide open for a touchdown. And
got number 13
wide open.
Yep, Jackson was going to be holding, I believe, against him.
That'll be great. But Jackson Giles was, I want to say 4-2, was wide open across the middle. Hopefully they'll see that. They'll come back to it later on. 7-0 Charlie in this football game. Brought to you by Troy Cable, the great cable television network of high school football. Friday Night Blitz every Friday night in Troy, Alabama on Troy Cable, and they're going to penalize him all the way down to the 16-yard line where the Trojans will have a first down to go situation here. With DQ Tony in the game, the Trojans have really moved the football.
Yes, sir. It was wide out. He definitely,
great job. Good job.
That's number 26, Jonathan Carter, on the reception there. Jones improvising on that one, Mike, and just gave him the old chest pass.
It was an old screen pass up the middle, it looked like to me, and pretty well. Where are they going to spot that ball?
We'll go another
They're saying now, or did they get a yard?
Oh, they got
ineligible receiver.
Ineligible receiver downfield will penalize the Trojans back to the 21-yard line. Again, this drive started at the 41-yard line of Carroll. First and 15. They've got to go to the 7-yard line first down. He's going to give it to his running back, and he is going to...
Made one,
Oh, boy, he got hit.
That's number 28, Mike, playing
linebacker. Laid the wood to him.
That's why you don't leave the ground. You're running the ball.
Exactly right. And he might have heard that was it. Call it second down.
Did a great job of eluding a couple of guys in the backfield, but 28, his sights were dead on.
Jackson Giles was on that play trying to make the block.
Kenny split out wide to the right. Giles in the slot with Grady and DQ Tony out the other side. Giles in motion right here. There he goes right there. Got him out.
Giles, he drops the football. He had to reach back behind him, but he still dropped. I think it was a catchable ball. Tough play. They now look at 3rd and 13.
Jackson will catch 9 out of 10 of those, Mike. Just one of those situations.
Let us know who some of these receivers are right here.
Yes, sir. You got, like I said, you for 11, Sean McKinney down here at the bottom, and then Giles, Great, and Tony at the top.
Excellent coverage. Okay, Puka Jones. He's going to throw. He got him out there. Did he get it?
Touchdown.
He got it. Touchdown. What a catch.
That's
oh, what a catch. It was one of those one-arm catches. He called one of those one-arm catches for the touchdown, and the Trojans are up now 13-0 with the extra point attempt coming. What a throw and catch.
If Randy Moss were here, he'd just say, "You got mossed."
Tell us about that young man again.
That's Sean McKinney, very, very talented junior Mike. Athletic skills, but right there he just showcased his vertical and his at the same time. Went up high, pointed the ball over the defender.
Did your extra point. It looks like he drilled it through, and he did. Kicked it through. So the timeout on the field. Right now, we'll leave it right here and take a look at some of this action. With only 18 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, Charles Simpson leads Carroll of Ozark 14-0 in high school football. This is 5A football from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy. And how far was that touchdown pass that time? I want to say
we
16
were at the 21.
yards.
It was 21. 1st and 15, and the stick is on the
13, didn't he?
It was so the stick is at 7, so it's that's 22 yards. yards.
22-yard touchdown pass from Puka Jones
to number 11, Sean McKinney.
To number 11, Sean McKinney. Guys kicked the extra point, and with 18 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, Charles Henderson leads Carroll of Ozark 14-0. And Geis will kick it off here. Buddy, I'm impressed with Puka Jones. He threw for 299 yards last week against Greenville.
Yes, sir.
In a losing cause. And his Geis is kicked all the way back to about the 3-yard line. Got to get on them, though.
Right there, the 19 should be 18, 19, and he's going to give him to the 20, but he clearly was down at the 19. I guess you can see better from the 5th floor than you can on the field.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Puka Jones to
Sean McKinney.
Sean McKinney. So McKinney is a youngster too, isn't he?
He's an 11th grader.
Okay, Carroll comes out from their own in a double tight end set, high backfield behind him. He's going to go outside.
They got to
get him. They got to get him. Whoa! Fells goes all the way to the 36-yard line and a first down. And again, he's only steps away from breaking it clean.
Yes, sir.
Ricky, that's why you got to game tackle that guy.
That's right. They loaded everything up on the and came around to the left. I think they caught him off guard.
That touchdown was almost as good a forward truck from Pike County Ford on the bypass Troy. Is that right?
That's right.
Where you'll beat anybody's price. Is that right?
Beat anybody's deal anytime.
Okay, that ends the quarter. That ends the first quarter of play with the score. Charles Henderson High School Trojans of Troy 14, Carroll High of Ozark nothing. We'll be back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in just a moment.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we support our military. That's right, not $1,000 sign-on bonus, but $1,200 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Thanks for your service. Thanks for your service. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we support our military.
Back to play here at Veterans Stadium. They said here, and here comes Fells. And
got the hand on him right there, Mike.
Fells, that's 8. Saunders, John Sanders. No, that's not him, the Charles Henderson guy. Number 8 is
Carroll's number 8.
Tom Mulkey, the running back. No gain on the play. Call it second down in. Let's talk more about this Trojan defense with Toning and Coppage and those guys. They're really playing well tonight.
Yeah, they moved Javontrez Allen inside Mike and moved Zeke Caldwell to the outside linebacker position. And they're doing a great job there. The line's doing their job because they're letting these linebackers run free.
Well, exactly what they're doing. They're penetrating. The Trojan defense is like you bringing the linebackers. They're penetrating, and they're playing excellent defense right now. Toning has been everywhere. Also, number 25 for Charles Henderson, to me, is playing an excellent game.
Yes, sir. And 19. That's your 2 inside guys, and then you've got Zeke Caldwell rotating back. Zeke Caldwell and number 56, Bob Robertson.
3rd and 8. Possession down. Got to get him. And they do.
Him, Mike.
And several heads of blue jerseys around that tackle.
10 Trojans on that tackle, Mike.
And now they're going to have to bring the kicking team in.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you right now, just as an old coach, what I would do in this situation, they're trying to run straight at Charles Henderson. Is maybe trying to get the ball outside, but also a little misdirection. These linebackers are coming, so a little misdirection might be beneficial for Carroll in this situation. As the Trojans send two receivers back, one of them is DQ Tony, and who's the other one?
Looks like Jaden Scott, speedster.
All right, here's a kick.
It's going to be Scott on that one, I believe.
Kick. And
we got
DQ.
Tony fair catch at the 26, 25, 26.
DQ Tony, fair catches that ball. I want to mention with 10:04 remaining, Charles Henderson up 14-0. The plan by Carroll was they won't be able to run it straight at Charles Henderson. Well, right now, they haven't been able to run it straight at him, so they've got to change their offensive plan around a little bit as the Trojan offensive line comes out on the field.
And they haven't been able to throw it either, Mike, so right now they're pretty one-dimensional, which is going to let your linebackers run to the ball.
Yeah. Okay, Charles Henderson now with a wideouts at
I got Giles and
at the top end, bottom end of the screen.
It's a handoff to number 26, and he's going to be met at the line by, as you say, a host of Eagles.
Jonathan Carter stopped in his tracks.
Number 6 and number 69 on the tackle there for Carroll, Mike.
I will start telling some of these Carroll guys.
That's going to be
56 was
number 6 and 69.
Number 6 was no name on the roster. Here's DQ.
Quick pass right here out to Tony.
And we got a flag on the play.
Got some more laundry down.
They're of course, Grady made a good catch. Grady's a good-looking receiver. How tall is he?
Grady's probably 6 foot, but we'll check him just to make sure.
Looks like we got a hold on the Trojans.
Okay, Charles Henderson will be called for holding. They'll back it up. Let's see.
6'2", Mike.
Of course, he looks like he's got good height and he's a lot taller than this defender on the bottom of your screen.
They got him listed at 6'2", 185.
And they're going to back him up all the way to their own 17-yard line. Charles Henderson now looking at, let's see, second down and 20. They've got to go all the way to the 36 for a first down. Now another whistle.
On his flag.
Another play.
And I believe this is going against Charles Henderson unless they were in the neutral zone.
He's saying encroachment.
That's what it's going to be. They were in the neutral zone and automatic 5-yard penalty.
Offside.
Mike Amos along with Frank Scarborough and good friend. Okay, now it'll be second down and 13. High snap that time. Puka got it down. He throws complete, and he's going for more yardage. He got it first down.
Sir, that's Grady again.
And let me tell you this. Leave DQ Tony at wide receiver. We got a quarterback in Puka Jones, my friend.
Yes, sir.
That was a big-time throw and catch right there. Did you think so?
Oh, absolutely.
Ricky,
he could have taken his pick on that one. He had number 1 across the middle as well.
But I tell you what, when you sprint out like that, you put a lot of pressure on the team.
You certainly do.
Trojans have the football.
And that kid's lined up. He's backing up
38-yard line. 9:04 remaining here in the second quarter, and here comes, got room galore. Big turn the corner, he can. He turns it up. He's at the 50 and cross midfield all the way down to the 46-yard line. Tell us who that guy was.
26, Jonathan Carter again, Mike, running like a man possessed tonight. His hair's on fire. He's
right
running.
Now, Chance Pollard and Carter are most of the time are your running backs. Is that right?
Yeah, it looks like Charles Henderson's going tempo right now, Mike.
4-man Carroll front.
I believe Chance Pollard actually was injured last week as well and is not in the uniform tonight.
Oh boy. Well, okay. And now a fumble, and they got it. Big play in this football game.
I think they called him down, Mike.
Hopefully they called him down.
Yes, sir, they did.
Because that would have been huge.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 8:33 remaining here in the second quarter. Charles Henderson leads Carroll of Ozark 14-0. on Friday Night Blitz from Troy Cable, Channel 2, and on Facebook across the country and across the world. You'll watch it, Charles Henderson of Troy and Carroll High Ozark 5A football. Here's Cougar Jones. Who throws quickly. Here comes Jackson Giles. Giles gets back to the original scrimmage, and that is all. So we'll mark it right. Let's see, they're going to mark it right at the 36-yard line. So the Trojans now are looking at third and 10. They've got to go to the 36-yard of Carroll for a first down. But offensively, the Trojans have a super plan.
Yes, sir, they certainly do, Mike. And it seems to be the only thing that stopped us so far is we stopped ourselves.
All right, man coverage with DQ on that bottom screen. Perfect time to throw to it. Perfect time to throw to it. And they threw it over there. Nobody was there but a bunch of white jerseys. Not a very good call that time.
Luckily.
Man coverage bottom of the screen with DQ Tony. What would you think the odds of the play?
Yes, sir.
You take your best football player and you hit him man coverage. You got a chance to win all the time.
Yes, sir.
So now they'll bring their punting team in the game, I do believe. And here they come. But again, you had DQ Tony in the right place, and they threw it the other way. But I can see it a lot better than they can.
Yes, sir. It's a lot.
What do you think of the game so far?
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a big surprise to a lot of people right now. But Charles Henderson is really playing some good football.
Here's Hunter. He picked beautifully. He doesn't end over in this time. It's going to roll. It's going to roll.
Maybe about the 32, 28, Mike. Yep.
But it was efficient, and they'll take over at the 28 with 6:31 left to play in the first half. Of course, this game's brought to you by some excellent members of our support group: All-American Gas Station, Turner Mowing, Shane Moran Hitting Instruction, Playmaker Sports and Training, Mama Goldberg's, Max Hughes Trucking are just a few of the wonderful sponsors that support Charles Henderson High School football, and also Friday Night Blitz on Troy Cable. Carroll of Ozark has the football at their own 28. Again, double tight end set. Here he comes. He'll turn it back, and he is met by a bevy of Trojan defenders. And let me just tell you this. The running is not any good up the middle against Charles Henderson. They have shut them down.
Yes, sir.
They're going to have to get the ball outside and try to get some what you call
pressure on the edge.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, I think you called it, Mike. It's very apparent that Charles Henderson worked on game tackling this week, because they're swarming the ball, which you got to be able to do with this kid running.
And another thing about Carroll right now is they get set up in a double tight end set.
Single set.
And with wideouts at both the bottom and the top of your screen. Now we got a penalty player's going to go to the sideline. Must be some equipment problem. But let me just say this, another thing about a team like Carroll that relies on their running game and time of possession. Well, they're down 14-0. They're going to have to speed the game up a little bit. They can't do the things that they want to do, like keep the football. They got to make big plays. Here comes Fales, and he gets his first down. One of the top running backs in this part of the country is starting to make his presence known, Jonathan Fales. He's 6 foot, weighs 205 pounds. He's a major college prospect.
I'm going to say they're light on their weight. I've been around the kid. I'm going to say he's a solid 210 or 215, Mike. He's a very solid young man.
Yeah, no question. Their linemen are big and strong, and I've got. Let's take a look at them a second. One tackle is Nation. He's 205. Edwards is 282. Cole is 300. Ware is 280. What a big offensive lineman, would you say?
Yes, sir.
Those sound like college offensive linemen.
Yes, sir.
The center, Russ Clark, is 240. And Bruce Townsend is another lineman, and he's 250. So a fine offensive line.
Big lick right there, Mike, by Trojan defensive lineman Jalen Woods, number 71. He scraped down the line there from the backside and put a big lick on him and was able to get him down for a minimal gain.
When you get a chance, give us that the linebackers and down guys right now for the Trojans.
Yes, sir. We're looking at Camden County shooting that gap right there. They're going to be there. Goes number 5. It looked like Mike running number 8.
And that is Bulky.
Third down, Mike.
5'9".
Looks like third and
6.
Yep.
3rd and 6. Possession down. Give us the front.
But Darius Northcutt, number 76, 52 will be Guys. 71 is going to be Woods, and 33 is going to be Brandon London. That's a lot of meat up there on that down four.
Look at the Cole Coppage. I don't see Cole Coppage. Where is he?
Cole had a injury last week as well, but he is in uniform. Got number 56 out there for Cole, and that's Rob Robertson.
All right, they're trying to get outside the Great play. Great play. There he is.
At 19, Javontrez Allen.
Well, he made a huge play.
Yes, sir.
And the Carroll kicking team comes onto the field. And the Trojans have stopped Carroll once again.
One of the adjustments that Charles Henderson made, I don't know. I didn't go to Trez. He has played outside linebacker his entire career, but they've moved him inside. They may have done it lastly out there tonight, playing inside linebacker, and you see he's making his presence known as well.
DQ Tony received this kick. He'll fair catch it right at the 24-yard line, and that's where the Trojans will take over with 3:25 left to play here in the second quarter.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in just a moment. Back to play. Puka Jones is the quarterback, and he's got DQ at the bottom of your screen. And in fact, two at the top and the bottom of the screen now. Charles Henderson calls timeout. A good time here with 3:25 left to play in the game. Of course, in the first half, of course, a lot going on at Charles Henderson. Last week, week 4 was homecoming. And then, of course, they had your fall break. Tell us about how that works.
Mike, it's kind of scheduled around Columbus Day.
Everybody goes on vacation but the football team as band. Is that right?
Yes, sir. And they after the Beauregard game at homecoming, Charles Henderson had a week off. They had an open week, and then that led into the Greenville week last week. Then you get the 4-day weekend. Actually, it turns out to be 5 days with the days off for the hurricane.
Yeah, exactly. And Carroll was affected by the bad weather too, and they missed a lot of school. And I want to talk about one of the top people in their school is a young man that grew up right here in Troy, Alabama.
Absolutely, Joey Brandon. Have known him all his life. His parents.
Exactly.
And
of course, I knew Staples real well.
Absolutely.
He played at Carroll High School years ago.
Yes, sir.
Back to play here with 3:25 left to play in the first half. Charles Henderson at the 24. They're going to give inside, and he gets a couple right up the part of the Carroll defensive line. Jake Patterson, the big 5'9", 225-pound linebacker, made the tackle. No play, no gain on the play. Second down and 10 from the 24, the Trojans own 24. Beautiful Veterans Memorial Stadium. If there's a better place to watch a high school football game, I don't know if there's one anywhere.
No, sir. I don't either, Mr. Mike.
All right, inside again, and he leaves it with his running back. He's going to get 2. But we're looking now at 3rd and a long 8. Charles Henderson has been able to throw it against them. When you're able to do something well, do it more often.
Yeah.
I think we ought to throw the ball more than we're doing it because we are very effective throwing the football. And Carroll calls timeout with 2:41 remaining here in the first half, and we'll take a timeout. We'll be back to Veterans Stadium in Troy, Alabama, with the score: Charles Henderson 14, Carroll nothing.
Troy Cable Security Video Monitoring lets you see what's happening in and around your property even when you're not there. Cameras in our portfolio, wired or wireless, indoor or outdoor, daylight or night vision, all come in high definition. When integrated into Troy Cable Security Platform, you can see live video from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Configure your cameras to alert you when unexpected motion occurs around your property and send clips when children arrive home from school. Troy Cable Security puts your home in your hands. Troy Cable Security. You love them. Protect them.
When you are handed the key to a new Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick or GMC, rev up your imagination. Think of all the places you can go in some of the most stylish, best quality cars available on the market today. Feel confident driving vehicles with superb dependability and safety ratings. And smile, you saved a ton of money because you bought at Bill Jackson. Let the only thing holding you back be the end of the road. A Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC vehicle will not only change your life, it saves you money.
Back to play at Veterans Stadium on a 3rd down and 9. Dog got him out there. He is complete. And guess who? Number 42 for the Trojans. Jackson Giles made another big catch. Last week against Greenville, he caught 9 passes.
Yes,
that
sir.
is almost a record. Almost. That is tremendous.
Very proud of him and proud for him also.
And of course, the guy that's running the show tonight happens to be his uncle.
That is correct. Yes, sir.
Okay, trip outs at the top of your screen. Puka Jones had been pretty much to this. And they're going to nail him right there at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's penalty right there, Mike.
Yes,
I think we're going to get it right here.
Did he throw it?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, good.
You can count this guy on this side to throw that flag, can't you, Ricky?
Absolutely.
And that's going to be big for the Trojans because that was going to be a huge play for
high snap. Yes, sir.
With 205. You got to throw the football. Right now, we're not able to run it straight at them. We got to throw the football, in my opinion. And everybody's got an opinion. Ricky, what do you think we should do?
Yeah, I think mixing it up, and also, with them high snaps, throw your timing off.
That's right, exactly. The high snaps gets the timing off tremendously. And, of course, the center and the tackle both play center. Right now, we've got Kempy at center, number 54, but Zach Jones, the tackle, can also play center.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
All right, that penalty was against Carroll, and it's going to give the Trojans a first down right at midfield or at the 49-yard line of Carroll. Big play here. 3rd down. No, excuse me, first down.
Yes, sir.
That was a big penalty right there. Puka can't go anywhere, and he goes down. And whatever they're trying to do up the middle is not working, and they've got to hit these corners.
I agree. Absolutely, 100%.
Because this was gaping holes off tackle and outside. We're trying to run straight at them, and they're big and strong up front.
Sir, and Roger McDowell's going to make adjustments.
Oh, yeah, no question.
He's not a greenhorn by any means.
No question about it. 2nd down. Puka throws. It is incomplete. We're trying to hit his wide receiver. That was
Mike, that was actually the running back, Jonathan Carter. He was trying to target there.
Okay, third down and 13. They've got to go to the Carroll 39-yard line for a first down. So 3rd and 14. Big play here. Puka Jones, the junior quarterback, is going to throw. He's got him out there. He's throwing to DQ. They got him across the middle. Jackson Giles got the football. Oh! He had it and he was running with it and just dropped the football.
2 steps.
But great effort. Great effort. And stay on that young man. What an excellent play. But he just couldn't hold on to it.
He had him. His great throws, great route.
Perfect throw. And that puts Charles Reed if he holds on to that football.
Oh, yes, sir. 3 touchdowns.
4th down, the Trojan kicking team into the game. And I just hate it for Jackson because he's a fine receiver.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Excellent throw by Puka Jones.
Absolutely. 2 and 5.
With Jackson now being a very good receiver, wide open.
Yes, sir. I totally agree.
Can't double team.
No pressure.
The end over end kick should roll. And it does. And it's going to roll dead around the 16-yard line where Carroll will take over with 1 minute and 5 seconds left to play here in the first half. Boy, oh boy, I hate to say what if, but boy, what if you held on to that ball. It would have been a 3-touchdown lead.
Yes, sir.
Against a very good football team.
And that was a 3rd and 13 play. You know, that was a big play.
And what you hate more than anything is that Puka laid it right in there for the touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Okay, those things happen in this game, and Puka Jones has been outstanding in this football game.
He has, very sharp, absolutely.
And he's a kid that wants to be good. I've talked to him before, and he's a real confident young man. Full man, Charles Henderson front. And they can't run up the middle. They've got to do something else. Charles Henderson has laid the wood to them up the middle. Their big number 75 is huge. Their left tackle run behind right now.
I'm assuming 85 is a tight end, Mike, and he's a bruiser.
And he's that guy that they had to change jerseys. Named Trey Ware, 6'2", 280. The other kid, 75, weighs 300 pounds.
They're side by side.
5-man Trojan front, and they're going to stop him again. Bingo, look at that defense.
May have a hold right there, Mike, on Carroll.
And you know they're doing a lot of this without Cole Coppage.
Yes, sir.
And as good as Cole Coppage is, he has not been in this game. Porter has not been in the game much or at all. Those are 2 top-notch players on offense and defense that did not even dress for this football game.
Yes, sir.
Who's that down there with all the orange on?
That is that's Cameron. That's number 10, Cameron Martin. It's on the field, Mike.
Yes,
right. Sir. That's number 10, Cameron Martin.
See, I got a different number. I've got that on number 14, Stringer, Stephon Stringer.
That's number 10. It's
okay. You got him at a different.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But he's wearing number 14.
Cameron, that's 14. What threw me off. Cameron Martin's got an orange jersey. That is number 14. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
I need to.
That's Stringer, Stephon.
Yes, sir. Stephon Stringer. Yes, sir.
All right, they're gonna.
His dad, Steve Stringer, played safety at Charles Henderson back in the mid '80s. He would hit you.
27 seconds left. They would be smart just to hit a knee here, I would think. If they're gonna try to break Wells here on the play. They're going outside with him, and he is going to be knocked down. Gang tackling Trojan. Charles Henderson has dominated defensively in this football game, has shut down the Carroll run in attack. And ladies and gentlemen, Charles Henderson leading this football game 14-0. But you know what Brad McCoy's got to do is telling them and say, guys, happen. We got a whole half of football left to play against everything. So Charles Henderson leads 14-0. We're going to see a great football game in this second half.
I agree, Mike, and I think Carroll has to be over there scratching their head a little bit. They definitely seem to be everything that, they're one-dimensional, as we mentioned, and then Charles Henderson has the answer for everything they've done so far.
Exactly. And another thing about Charles Henderson is Carroll has not had balance. They haven't thrown the ball, so Charles Henderson has defended the run and defended it very well. The problem, like playing Carroll or playing Greenville could run it and throw it.
Yes, sir.
So it puts all kinds of pressure on defense. But right now, they're going to have to throw the football to beat Charles Henderson.
Yes, sir.
I really believe it.
I do, and I think Charles Henderson's daring him to do that.
All right, this is a 4th down punt. Let's see if we try to block it. He almost got it. And we're going to get the football at the 42 with 11 seconds left, and I don't know how many timeouts, but 11 seconds left, you might make a throw downfield and at least try to kick a field goal.
We're going to have a chance to if we can run the 2-minute drill, Mike, and get out of bounds. It's going to be hard to do because we have no timeouts. Charles Henderson has no timeouts left.
And then at least throw it a couple of times in the end zone. Puka Jones has definitely got the arm.
I think you got to take a shot with DQ Tony and just let him try to high point a ball. Go up and try to get it. They're in a prevent type defense, so they're giving them everything underneath.
Excuse me, Puka Jones is the quarterback, and he's going to throw. He's got him out there, wide open, incomplete. The ball didn't get to DQ Tony, but he had him wide open. We have 7 seconds left. But a pass there, or a catch there, would have been field goal range.
Absolutely.
And Geis is the largest field goal kicker in the state, weighs around 300 pounds, and he kicks extra points and field goals.
And kickoffs. He does kickoffs as well.
Exactly. Marshall, Texas has brought us a new man, and he's a new chief in town now, and his name is Clark, Ricky Clark, the owner of Pike County Ford. Here he's going to throw it. Got to get it down there now. Here we go. There he's going to run it. Look at him go. Look at him go. And he's out of bounds, but the clock is at 0, so that ends the first half of play.
You may not believe this,
unless there is a flag.
There is a flag on.
Yes, you may not believe it.
If it's against the...
you can't end the half on or the game on a defensive penalty.
All right, let's see what it is. And they can bring guys in field goal. That's what they're doing. See what it's like. Penalty. Oh, to get Charles Henderson. Why did he go ahead and tell that? Okay. That ends the first half of play with the score 14, Carroll High, Ozark nothing. And Frank will live for a second. Man, this is looks like a new and rejuvenated Charles Henderson High School football team.
Absolutely, Mike. They're playing with purpose.
When you were handed the key to
football and offensively, I know Ricky had made the comment earlier that we had kids 10, 15 yards down the field, still maintaining blocking down the field, and I think that's been a huge key for Charleston, just execution.
Yeah, let's get these Charles Henderson cheerleaders as we. Let's see there. We want to try to pick up these cheerleaders for Charles Henderson High School. Of course, the Carroll High band across the way, I don't believe it's going to perform. It doesn't look like. But the Charles Henderson High School band will perform.
Yes, sir, Mike. Would you like me to go ahead?
Go ahead, yeah,
yes,
please
sir.
do.
We'll start off with our senior cheerleaders. Will be Ariel Barron, Lyndon Adamson, Leela Gibson, Ava Smolcic, Whitaker Lowry, and Michonne Mathis. Madison Shelton would be our last senior cheerleader. Then our junior cheerleaders are Albie Ranson, Virginia Branson, Anna Schreiber, Hannah Huner, as you know, Anna Grace Meredith, Joey's daughter, and that'll round out the juniors. Then they have our sophomores. We have 2, Haley Carter and Hannah Broadway, and then we have 5 freshmen, Kaylee Mizell, Cassidy Mizell, Mary Britton Hicks, and then Robert Grable and Allie Scarborough.
Exactly. Who is Allie Scarborough?
That's Jamie Scarborough and Paul Scarborough's daughter. Yes, sir. And our coaches will be J.J. Ransom, Kerry Rice, and Tony Branson.
And they do a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the first half of play, brought to you by some great sponsors, Earl's Glass, our good friends at Town & Country Flooring, and Southern Grill and Patio. Withington Insurance Group. Remember, you're in good hands with Allstate. Troy Bank and Trust Company, the only bank you'll ever need. Bill Jackson Chevrolet on the bypass. Mr. Colin McCreary, and of course, for your investments, call Colin McCreary today. Hastings Shipping and Wiggins Accountants. For drugs, I had breakfast at Bird's this morning, always good. They open at 7 o'clock every Saturday morning for the best bacon you've ever eaten.
Absolutely. Best
Wise
bacon
Office Supply, Jones Medical Supply, Half Hill Oyster Bar and Grill, Alabama Real Estate Connection, Mike Sheldon State Farm Insurance, Joey Meredith of Photography, Garrett in Enterprise Earth Moving, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Max Hughes Trucking, Mama Goldberg's, Playmaker Sports and Training, Shane Moran Hitting Instruction, All-American Gas Station, and Turnamo Mowing. And we appreciate their sponsorship.
Couldn't do it without
and also a good friend at Pike County Ford on the bypass right here in Troy. Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, the Charles Henderson High School Blue Machine Band under the direction of Trent Burkett. Enjoy. Turn around here. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Dr. Lee Hicks, Superintendent of Troy City Schools, Mr. Brock Kelly, principal of Charles Henderson High School, and the Charles Henderson Band Foundation, we proudly present the Charles Henderson High School Marching Band under the direction of drum major Tiana Douglas. Associate Directors, Mr. Ray Dennison and Calvin Scott, and Charles Henderson High School Director of Bands, Mr. Trent Burke. Tonight we present the music of rock and roll legend Kiss, pop star Bruno Mars, and Stevie Wonder. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Machine.
When you were handed the key to a new Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick or GMC, your imagination, think of all the places you can go in some of the most stylish quality cars available on the market today. Feel confident driving vehicle for dependability and safety ratings. And smile. You saved it because you bought at Bill Jackson. But the only thing holding you back is the road. A Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC vehicle will not only life, it saves you money like nowhere else.
Seniors, create the best senior portrait experience for you today. DC Photography, located in Troy.
Why buy from P. Ford? We live local. Troy is our home, so you'll always be dealing with hometown folks who are all about Troy. We'll beat any legitimate written offer you bring in, so you know you're getting the best deal guaranteed. And no matter what you buy from Pike County Ford, you can always count on the best service before and after the sale. Bottom line, you get good people, a better product, and the best deal, guaranteed. Pike County Ford in Troy, never too far for a far better deal.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Check out these cool savings going on now during our hot summer sale at your local Troy and Ozark Road Mart, like our $29.99 oil change special or our $129.99 brake special. We'll also keep you cool during these hot days of summer with our $29.99 AC special. So come see us and take advantage of these hot summer specials at your friendly Troy and Ozark Road Mart, where we've been serving our friends and neighbors all over the Wiregrass since 1974.
A credit score in the 500s and you want a new ride? Don't worry. Troy Automotive Group can get you approved now. We specialize in fresh starts. Our finance partners are ready to lend. And we have the vehicles everybody wants. Luxury, sporty, big trucks, loaded SUVs, something for everyone. Start fresh in a new ride. Come see why so many folks buy from us every day. We will get you done in driving today. Troy Automotive Group. Call right now.
Proceeds for the Troy City Education Foundation. If you have the winning ticket, you need to take it to the table where you purchased it. Take it behind the main gate. And here is the number.
Our patients trust us, and you can trust us too. At Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, we're a full-service animal hospital offering preventative care and hospital care with complete in-house laboratory testing. You'll also love our on-site pet resort, featuring individualized care for your pet during their vacation. We believe every animal deserves the best care possible, and that's what we deliver every day. So the next time you need veterinary care, see Dr. Steve Barron at Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
Know-how, Napa Know-How. A credit score in the 500s and you want a new ride? Don't worry. Troy Automotive Group can get you approved now. We specialize in fresh starts. Our finance partners are ready to lend. And we have the vehicles everybody wants. Luxury, sporty, big trucks, loaded SUVs, something for everyone. Start fresh in a new ride. Come see why so many folks buy from us every day. We will get you done in driving today. Troy Automotive Group. Call right now.
They're all
always welcoming smiles, friendly faces, and premium services waiting for you at Cinco Drugs.
Hey, I'm Gary Guthrie, and my wife and I have been doing business with Cinco Drugs for almost 30 years now. We really like the hometown, friendly atmosphere and the service that we get with Cinco Drugs. It's our drugstore. It should be your drugstore.
Quality care you deserve, from our family to yours.
Come visit Troy Nissan with a new modern look and same great staff. We are dedicated to providing you with an excellent customer experience. Shop us online at www.troynissaninc.com. Free oil changes for life on all new vehicles. Thanks for being a part of our family. Troy Nissan.
Credit score in the 500s and you want a new ride? Don't worry. Troy Automotive Group can get you approved now. We specialize in fresh starts. Our finance partners are ready to lend. And we have the vehicles everybody wants. Luxury, sporty, big trucks, loaded SUVs, something for everyone. Start fresh in a new ride. Come see why so many folks buy from us every day. We will get you done at driving today. Troy Automotive Group. Call right now.
Let me talk to you. Let's talk about trucking. Let's talk about trucking at Wiley Sandals Truck Line. We do not do a contract. That's right. Wiley Sandals Truck Line, we do not do a contract. Before you sign that contract, come talk to me. Wiley Sandals Truck Line. If this wheel turns, you make money. Wiley Sandals Truck Line. We reimburse you for your tuition at Wiley Sandals Truck Line. We reimburse you with no contract. That's right, no contract. Wiley Sandals Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. $1,000 sign-on bonus.
Right here, right now, until the end of the month. It's gotta go time. We gotta go. At Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, all new. We gotta go. All you. Our gotta go price. Over 100 fresh trade-ins. Bank repo. Rental disposal. Off lease. Our all gotta go price. 50-year priced under $10,000 and less. And as low as $99. Done deal. Credit doesn't matter. All applications accepted. Buy new vehicles 1,000 below invoice. Plus you get the rebates up to $8,000. It's the gotta go price and clearance sale. At Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Happening now. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Looking for a roof that stands up to severe weather while also providing great style and value to your home? Call Baker Metal Works today. Durable, stylish, energy efficient, and affordable. Just a few reasons metal roofing from Baker Metal Works is surging in popularity. We use state-of-the-art technology to produce a metal roof that meets all your needs. Baker Metal offers 20 Valspar Weather XL colors and is backed by a 40-year warranty. We're located just south of Walmart in Troy. Order today, pick up today. Baker Metal Works, your metal roofing headquarters.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Back to play at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, where Charles Henderson of Troy leads Carroll of Ozark 14-0. We're at halftime, and of course Frank Scarborough and Ricky Clark. Ricky, you just moved to town from Marshall, Texas, and I was telling some folks we got a new deputy in town. His name's Clark. You're sort of on the outside looking in. Tell us what you saw in the first half.
Well, I tell you what, I was really surprised on how Charles Henderson came out and took that first drive down the field and they backed it up with a stop. And I think that was huge for them to get the 14 points they got in the first half, and even bigger to be able to go Carroll to 0 points in the first half.
It's the best example of gang tackling I've seen at Charles Henderson in years.
Definitely.
I mean, there's 5 and 6 heads on that ball every time, and that's how you stop this guy. You don't stop him with one guy. You got to stop with 3 or 4 or 5 guys, and they are wearing him out with being gang tackled so much.
Yes, sir. They're just tying him up, Mike. I mean,
of course, I was taking a look at the scoring for the night with 10:50 left to play in the first quarter. With Charles Henderson scored at the 10:52. to go in the first quarter. Jonathan Carter ran 23 yards for a touchdown. Guys kicked the extra point. Charles Simpson led 7-0. Charles Simpson got on the board with 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. At DQ Tony, Puka Jones, 22-yard pass to Shane
McKinney, yes, sir.
For a touchdown. Guys kicked it, and that's where we stand. And it could have been even worse, and I hate to keep bringing this back up because he made a great effort, but we dropped a touchdown pass in the third quarter, and Charles Simpson's up by 3. I'm sure they've got a different plan, Carroll, here in the second half. They're going to have to start throwing the ball some. They're going to have to also try to hit the corners or attack Trojans on the corners, because right now Charles Simpson is tackling so well and game tackling so well, I don't think they can run straight at him.
Unless they made some drastic changes in their blocking scheme, Mike, and I still don't know at that point. Charles Henderson is winning the line of scrimmage.
I would love for somebody to get the end zone. I don't know why these folks don't like to show these facilities, but I do. This beautiful end zone facility. Ricky, you moved to Troy, Alabama from Marshall, Texas. What size town is that? You lived there all your life?
Yeah, 40 years. Marshall's 24,000.
24,000, so it's a pretty big town. And tell us what you think of Troy and this kind of facility to play football.
Oh, man, this facility is top-notch. I mean, I've seen a lot of facilities back in Texas, and this out here, I mean, it tops with the best of them.
Did you realize Troy was such an outstanding university before you got here?
No, I didn't. I knew a little bit about Troy for DeMarcus Ware, but other than that, I didn't really know.
Yeah, that's right. You're a big DeMarcus Ware fan, weren't you?
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys.
In fact, they say that jersey still has been sold as much as any other jersey for the Cowboys.
For the Cowboys, that's correct. Yeah.
Rightfully so.
And, of course, he's a great guy. And, of course, we're proud of our community and proud of our university. Of course, Troy University is going at it in a big way tomorrow at Lynchburg, Virginia, going up against Liberty. You know, somebody told me Liberty had 49,000 students, and listen to this. And if you counted everybody that's on the computer taking courses from there, it'd be 110,000. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Jerry Falwell built quite a university there, and of course they were trying to develop a football program, and they're pretty good. So Troy loses their outstanding quarterback Barker towards ACL, and will miss the remainder of the year. So now we go with Sawyer Smith. He's a good football player, but he hasn't had the time since he's been at Troy where he's the man. And right now, he's the man. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. I mean, it's definitely on his shoulders, but I have confidence in Coach Brown and his staff. He'll be prepared, and he'll be motivated.
Yeah. I don't know if we saw this facility, but it is a gorgeous facility, and we appreciate Troy University allowing us to use this facility on a Friday night for high school football. Of course, Charles Simpson is coming back to the sidelines, and in just a few moments we'll bring you the second half of this football game. I look for it to be one heck of a second half, because Carroll is not going to sit down. They got a great running back, and hey, they know that their game's on the line right now. Charles Simpson's got to continue to hit like they hit defensively, game tackling, and battling this guy right back up. But he's a back where if you make a mistake, he's gone.
Yes, sir.
And he's 6'2", 210, and he's a big, strong kid. He's a major college prospect, and we've got to stop it. Charles Simpson will kick off to start the second half, and we'll be back with this. In fact, let's get ready for the kickoff.
Yes, I'm anxious to see Carroll's kick return game here, Mike. It's the first time they're going to be
exactly. And Geis needs to kick it in the end zone, doesn't he? And it is another good kick at the 9-yard line. And he's got a little room, and he is finally going to go down around the 35-yard line. Excellent return by that big guy for Carroll. You know, there's another game in town, and it's across the way from us. Pike Liberal Arts is down 7-0 at the half to Monroe. in that battle of unbeaten. So we'll be keeping an eye on that score.
Great football playing out there tonight, sure.
No question about it. Okay. 1st and 10. They're marking it right at the 36-yard line. Trojans in a 4-man front. And now we've got a penalty. And somebody is in the neutral zone. And I'm afraid it might be somebody with a blue jersey on. Let's see. And this penalty will be against Charles Henderson. So give them a quick 5. And they're off and running at 1st and 5. They'll mark it at the 41-yard line, the 41-yard line of Carroll. Just started the second half. Charles Henderson leads 14-0. If you're watching on Facebook, call us and let us know that you're enjoying high school football on Facebook across the country and across the world. Whiteouts at the bottom and the top of your screen. Big, and now another penalty. Another whistle blown. And let's see what this call is going to be.
I don't think they reset the play clock, Mike.
Okay. 24 seconds on the play clock. This stadium holds about 31,000, maybe 32,000 people. And it's one of the top mid-level stadiums in the country.
Yes, sir.
Of course, it's the home of the Sound of the South, the Troy University Sound of the South Marching Band. And high school football, for as far back as I can ever remember, started when they played football in this stadium. Here we go here. And there you go to bingo. Boy, oh boy, they're tackling well. But he got 3 or 4 yards. That tells you what kind of back he is. That was Fails again.
Yes, sir. Like you say, Mr. Mike, he's going to be the bell cow there. They're going to be feeding it to him all night. Gain of 2 on that.
Their tackles are Martin and Nation. Their guards are Rosario and Edwards. The center is Clark. And they're still running it straight at us, and he did not make it. He is going to be, well now, he might have got the spot at the top of your screen. Hopefully they'll use the spot at the bottom of your screen, and it will not be enough for 1st down. You know, I say this a lot to a lot of people. You know, there are a lot of football fields out there, and most of the time they're lined off by a football coach or a PE teacher.
Yes, sir.
But here in this stadium, it was lined off by an engineer.
Yes, sir.
That's a big difference.
Yes, sir.
A big difference. Okay, they're going to bring in the chain. And this is something they very rarely ever do in this stadium. Think about it.
Yes, sir.
That chain crew, and tell us who the chain crew is across the way.
Yes, sir. And I want to brag on these guys, Mike, because Charles Henderson has.
If you get one of them, they're going to be on TV. Tell them they're going to be on TV.
That's a designated crew. They're there every time we have a home game. That's Brett Stallworth and Robin Snyder coming out with the sticks, and then working the clip and the down marker. You got Billy Jeffcoat on the clip and James Sparrow on the down marker.
Well, that is quite a crew right
there. Yes, sir. But they do it week in and week out, every home game. And I've been a lot of places, not as many as you. They're the best. They're the best chain crew in the business.
Well, I tell you what, they're real athletic. I know that. They're all of them are guys that've been around ball all their lives. You know, my preacher works for the Troy University chain crew, Mac Lowry.
Oh, yes, sir.
And he's been doing it for years, loves it.
You know, he's been all the way through in every position that you can call a football game.
Right.
And his boys did as well. You know, all of his boys were officials for many, many years.
3rd and about a foot. And let's see, I'm sure they're going to run it straight at us. But it'd be a good play to do something, play action. He's going off tackle, and he's going to get his 1st down and more. And led by that big number 85, Ware, leading the way, the big tackle. They've got a 300-pounder and a 290-pounder playing right next to each other on the left side. You can see that guy go in close on that big number 85. He's huge.
Pretty safe to say you got 600 pounds right there.
Well, it's a pretty good football player playing in the NFL right now that came from Carroll High of Ozark. And he's playing every day in the pros. McClendon.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Call it 1st down from midfield. They're going with him again. This is going, and he's going to be stopped. And let's see who got that.
That's number 8, John Baxley Sanders, Mike.
Boy, he's played well. Sanders has played well all game long. And that running back was also number 8.
Yes, sir.
For Carroll, and that was Mulkey. So mainly they've gone with Mulkey and Fells at the running back position. Nobody else has really touched the ball much.
No,
Think
sir.
about it.
They had a quick handoff to the fullback one time, but we were all over it. Yeah. That's been it. You're exactly right.
Buchanan, a 6'1", 175-pound senior quarterback. You know he can throw it, and of course they've got wideouts at both. And they're going to run it again, right off tackle again, and again the Trojans stop them.
I don't think he gained a yard.
Man, look at that great defense.
Let him go.
And let me tell you this, that big guy, number 78 for Charles Henderson, is one outstanding football player.
Number 76,
Is that 76?
Yes,
That's
sir.
Northcutt.
Yes, sir.
Darius Northcutt, number 66, is only a sophomore. That's almost scary.
Yes, sir. He's a talent for sure.
How much did he weigh? About 270?
Yes, sir. 250-ish.
Yeah.
But he's an athletic.
All right, now we're going to go back to the linebackers now. Right now they're playing without Cole Coppage, and the linebackers are Coing and Davis.
And Javontrez Allen are your inside backers tonight. Yes, sir.
And now the whistle blows, so somebody, or was it a whistle blow?
No, sir.
Look at the game tackle. Look how many heads on the ball for Charles Henderson. Man, oh man, they're game tackling. But Carroll continues to run it to the left, and Charles Henderson is waiting for it. Charles Henderson is knocking them out right now on defense.
Is it the 4th play of the drive, and every play has been to the
right
left
off
side?
Tackle, that's right. And they're going off those big guys. They're running behind Ware, the big guy Ware, who is the 320 guy, and the other one's the 290 guy.
Sideline warning, I believe, on Carroll, Mike.
Now, is it 3rd down or 4th down? 4th down,
yes,
this is possession down, and now they decide to kick. I thought they were going to go for it on a 4th and 10 right here, but now they're going to kick it. And DQ Tony comes into the game.
Be nice to see him break one right here, Mike.
Boy, it would be great. Good one. Good one run back, but he does fair catch it inside the 15 at the 13-yard line, and that's where the Trojans will take over on down. Mike Amos along with Frank Scarborough and Ricky Clark from Pike County Ford on the bypass. Ricky, what time are you going to be at work tomorrow?
We're going to be open at 9 o'clock.
Would you like some fresh donuts from the donut hole? Have you tried any of those donuts?
I have not.
Boy, that's some good donuts. And somebody told me you never saw a donut you didn't like.
Yeah, well, that's probably true.
That's true for about 99% of the population.
Okay, from their 13, the Charles Henderson has got to present control. And here comes a great play up the middle. This is Puka Jones. He gets his first down, running straight up the middle. That was Puka?
Yes, sir. And it continues to amaze me, Mike. The kid, he's very athletic.
Very quick, 15 yards and a first down.
It's deceiving. You know, his legs are so long, but he's
all right, now look here now. Again, you're going to have man coverage with DQ Tony at the bottom of the screen. Number 8 for Carroll is defending, but 8 is not near the athlete DQ Tony is. I'd throw it to him right now at the bottom of the screen. No, they're going to run it to the right side, and that's what's been happening. They're running it, trying to go uphill right now, and they have been stopped almost in the last 4 or 5 plays by a good defense by Carroll. And again, don't you agree with me that you get a man like DQ Tony, man coverage at the bottom of your screen, why don't you throw it?
Absolutely, Mike. And that was number 18, Nate Ward, outstanding outside linebacker for Carroll there on that play.
He is a good one. That's loss of 5 yards. Now here's DQ again. He's got him out there, incomplete. Just off the hand of number 13. And that was a catchable ball, didn't you think?
Yes, sir. Robert Grady.
Grady could not get to it.
They're bringing in Elijah Caldwell, number 24, Mike.
And I tell you what.
Have him at slot, looks like.
I hate to be so premature when I say this, but Puka Jones looks major league to me.
Yeah, I think he's got potential for sure.
He can throw a football. Aren't you impressed with him?
Absolutely.
And he's got pretty good speed. He's going to throw to DQ Tony. Incomplete. Wasn't a very good throw that time. It was a low and away, and DQ didn't have much of a chance. And now it's 4th down. And Carroll is going to get the football in good field position after this kick. But again, Charles Henderson can throw at will, I believe, on Carroll. Don't y'all agree?
I agree.
I mean, number 8's giving him 10 yards every play.
Exactly.
Making 10 yards.
And the routes Charles Henderson receivers are running are excellent. Don't you agree?
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to be a coach up here, but I think most of you sitting and watching at home, Charles Henderson is wasting a day running against this bunch, but we throw at him all day long. His Henner, he has kicked the ball well tonight. Good snap, real good snap. And he almost got it blocked. And it's going to take a Trojan bounce, and it's going to bounce and roll all the way to about the 47, 48-yard line. That's where Carroll will take over. We dodged the bullet, almost got it blocked.
Yes, sir. And they came hard. That was one of their adjustments. They came hard after that ball.
The one thing about a punter, and you always want your punter to be athletic, and Henner is athletic. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Comes from a great athletic family, the Henners, starting with Mr. Stanley years and years ago, and then, of course, Herbie Henner, their granddaddy.
And Ricky Henner.
Ricky Henner, one of the all-time greats. How do you like it so far? It is a beautiful place to watch a game.
Man, it is. It's great, especially these high school kids getting to play on the C1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Ford in Troy. He just moved in here from Texas, and he's wanting to sell you a Ford out on the bypass tomorrow.
Yeah, we'd love to take care of him. Come see us.
Okay, I backfield. He's going to throw. He's going to throw. He's got him out there, incomplete. I will tell you, great pressure that time by the Trojans.
Zeke Caldwell was relentless.
I tell you what, I can't say enough about the Trojans. If I could see them, my eyesight's not near what it used to be. And it's hard to see those letters down there to me, the numbers.
Yes, sir.
Number 8 has been all over the field for Charles Henderson. And that's...
Number 8 is John Baxter Sanders.
What am I doing with this stuff here? I keep throwing it on the ground and somebody keeps picking it up.
Number 8 will be John Baxter Sanders, Mike.
Okay, and he's playing well. Here he goes, and he powers his way across the 50 to, they're marking it right now around the 44-yard line, and he almost broke it for a touchdown.
Yes, sir. He was dragging people the whole way.
Huge play here. 3rd and a long 1. I'll call it a short 2. And let's see if they'll go that left side with those big guys. 4-man Charles Henderson front. Penetrating, and he gets his first down. He almost broke it that time. So he's starting to pound us now, or trying to pound us. So far they haven't been able to do it, but we don't want them to be able to do it.
Right, and Coach McDonald, he's a veteran coach, Mike, and he's having a tough time getting things going, so he's going to what he can count on.
He's standing right on the 45-yard line with a white shirt across the way, Coach McDonald, and he does a great job.
He's found one thing that's working, and he's pounding us with that left side.
He's coached at Beauregard, he's coached at Valley, he's coached at some real good places. Unbalanced line on the volume screen. Double wide out, top and bottom. They're going to give it to him again, and he is starting to pound us a little bit as he powers his way inside the 35 to about the 31-yard line. Several Trojans were there.
He's going to keep running it, Mike. On that side, it appears, until we can stop him. We hadn't stopped him.
How many times do you think he's already run it? 20, 25 times already?
Oh, yeah, at least. And, we're not loading. Charles Henderson's not loading up like they were.
5:31 remaining, and they're using up a lot of clock. And the clock right now is on our side. Again, that big line starting to move our defense a little bit. Big, strong line at the bottom of your screen. Unbalanced. As off tackle,
nice job right there.
Again, and you know who it was?
Number 8.
He's again. What did he do? What happened?
Well, he kept fighting, Mike, and they should have turned him loose. They blew the whistle, and it's going to be a first down.
Well, that is a tough break for the Trojans, I'll promise you. I cannot get over. I'm going to throw this on the ground, and I want it to stay there. Okay, it's going to get Charles Henderson, then it's going to go all the way inside the 20. Now he's still walking all the way to the 15-yard line, and that's where the Trojans will have to make their stand on a 1st and goal or 1st and 10 from the 15.
If I was a gambler, I'd say load up on our defensive right, their offensive left, because he's going to keep doing it until we stop it.
And they're starting to control the line of scrimmage with that big, strong offensive line. Danny Stuber is their coach, and Danny Stuber will be at the Troy Country Club in the morning playing golf. He lives right here in Troy, a good friend of ours. You probably met Danny. He is an excellent coach. He's their offensive line coach.
Yes, sir.
He lives right here in Troy, Alabama.
They're definitely, what you can tell, a well-coached bunch.
He coached for Wayne Grant for many years.
He knows discipline. He knows discipline, man. That's for sure.
No question about it. Okay, second down and 5. He's running offside again, and he is pounding his way forward lean all the way down. This is Carroll High football right here. Just getting 4 and 5 yards a lick and just starting to knock the other team off the field, off the line of scrimmage. At one time, Charles Henderson was controlling the line of scrimmage, but now I would say Carroll's controlling the line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir. They're flexing for sure, Mike. Like I said, they found one thing that's working, and that's the left side of their offensive line.
And you look right now, we've got 8, 9, and almost 10. We've got about 8 to 9 people in what we call the
box.
And we dared them to throw it. 3rd down and 1. They've got to go right at the 5-yard line for a 1st down. This is a big play.
It is, Mike.
Big play. Needs some penetration. We don't get it, he gets a touchdown. We don't get it, he gets a touchdown, and Carroll is back in this football game. The Carroll High School Eagles of Ozark have just driven a long ways for a touchdown, and now the big extra point coming up, a very important extra point coming up for Carroll. 34 will hold it.
95 will kick,
Parsons. It was a short kick, and it is good. It is good, and with timeout on the field, the score, Charles Henderson High School Trojans of Troy 14, Carroll High of Ozark 7, and we'll leave it right here. What a drive by Carroll.
Yes, sir. Very impressive.
This is Carroll football. This is what they do.
10 plays to the left side of the offensive line, maybe something like that, and you see what happened.
Well, it just wore down the Trojan defense, didn't you think, Ricky?
Oh, yeah, they just kept pounding the left side.
Well, you saw the Mississippi State-Auburn game. I mean, why throw it when you can run it like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you run it till you stop it.
No question about it. Of course, Carroll got all the motivation now. You go back to a drop pass, and which you can't get back, and a couple of other opportunities. And it's 2 touchdowns they got to come back from. But now, because of those things, it's just 1 touchdown down. And Charles Henderson needs a big play here. And we've got a big play guy throwing the football, but we're not going to do it running. I don't believe so.
No, I believe
especially without our best running back.
To keep them honest, Mike, we're going to have to throw the ball for sure. We're going to have to. I believe the matchup is a good one for Charles Henderson, number 1, DQ Tony out here.
A short kick, and he's got a chance to run this one back. Let's see. Turn it upfield. He's got room. He's got room. Nice, and he takes it back all the way to about the 38-yard line. I thought he might have broke it there for a second. Scott would return for it. But right now, you're playing without your top running back. Is that right?
Yes, sir. And DQ Tony is down on the field right now, Mike.
DQ Tony is hurt. What is he doing down on the kickoff team? Are you sure that's DQ Tony?
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy. And we hope we can get him back in. Of course, Charles Henderson has had quite a few injuries. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back.
Pike County Ford encourages you to buy local. To help you do that, we offer our best deal guaranteed. Pike County Ford will beat any legitimate written offer on any new or pre-owned vehicle in stock. Only at Pike County Ford in Troy, Alabama, your hometown dealer.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
A credit score in the 500s and you want a new ride? Don't worry. Troy Automotive Group can get you approved now. We specialize in fresh starts. Our finance partners are ready to lend. And we have the vehicles everybody wants. Luxury, sporty, big trucks, loaded SUVs, something for everyone. Start fresh in a new ride. Come see why so many folks buy from us every day. We will get you done in driving today. Troy Automotive Group. Call right now.
Back to play here at Veterans Stadium in Troy, where Charles Central leads 14-7. An injured player is one of the outstanding players on this football team, DQ Tony, a young man you've known all his life.
Yes, sir,
right?
absolutely. A great kid.
And you can tell by the way he's coming off, it doesn't look good. It really does.
No.
He's a playmaker, and so somebody's got to step up.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
First down from the 38. Trojans need a couple of big plays offensively to get the momentum turned on the other side of the guys with the blue jerseys. Right now, Carroll just got through driving 70 yards for a touchdown. And here comes Cougar Jones, and he gets positive yardage across the 40 to about the 39-yard or 41-yard line. Now they're going to mark it right at the 40. A lot of officials like to put it on the line instead of so it'll be easy to keep up with.
Yes, sir. And I can understand that to a degree. I guess when you're watching it, though, you'd rather them put it where the ball actually
That's right. Okay, McKinney comes in. Of course, he's a playmaker. Made a fabulous catch for a touchdown in the first half. And here he comes. Need a block on the corner. Here comes McKinney. He turns it upfield, and he's still going. And now they're going to bring him down after a short gain. Another flag goes up, and I believe it was one of the big linemen. Man, oh man, what's going on?
Elijah Caldwell there on the handoff. It got dropped and luckily bounced right back into his hands. He made some positive yards, Mike.
This penalty, I think, is going to go against Charles Henderson, I think. The official has not paid they just call it off or what? Here we go right here. First, okay. Unsportsmanlike penalty, 15 yards against Charles Henderson. Talk about hurting your team. That hurts your team right there. So they'll back it up all the way to the 26-yard line. They have to go to the 48-yard line for a first down. So we're looking at 3rd and 25.
Very costly, Mike, for sure.
Cougar Jones, maybe he can make something happen. So throw spring, good call. Good call. Turn it upfield, and there it goes. Good play that time by the Trojans. Well executed.
Blocking was fantastic, Mike. Nobody downfield that shouldn't be downfield, and they got a big gain right there on second down.
And Jonathan Carter is really playing a very good game. Has Jonathan played much this year?
He has played quite a bit, Mike. He is primarily the inside runner, but when you have the tandem with Chance Pollard in there, it takes some of the pressure off Jonathan. He's carrying the load tonight for sure.
That play gained 18 yards, and here comes the Trojan kicking team into the game with Hunter. And Carroll sends back number 34. They
better hurry. They've only got 3 seconds.
And it is a good kick. And it takes a Trojan bounce and it rolls to the 29. An excellent kick by Henner.
Yes, sir. 28. Ended up at the 28-yard line, Mike.
Number
Great job
34 was
getting it
there.
off.
Wes Jackson was there for not him.
Here's right here, Will Parsons.
I've got it. I had a bunch of writing on one of my things, and I can't find it. I don't want this Beauregard stuff up yet. I'm going to throw it down. I just want to try to throw down. There we go, right there. Okay, Carroll takes over at the 28-yard line. And this time, game tackling Trojans again. Excellent tackling. Let's pick up some of those guys.
Yes, sir. Number 52 and 25, Mike, and number 58, Zeke Caldwell, and 25, Conan, and 52 would be Caleb Geis. That's your guy. That's your favorite kicker.
Oh, yeah, no question about it. No gain on the play. This is a huge series. 1:21 left to play here in the third quarter. We got a lot of football left to play.
Mike, looks like they're wrapping DQ Tony's right ankle, so that's a good sign.
Good hit that time by the end on the linebacker on this side. That was number 8.
19, Javontrez Allen, and number 8, John Baxter Sanders, Mike.
Gee, Sanders has really played well for the Trojans.
Yes, sir. He's a great athlete. Feisty. I hear the blue machine down there, Mike. They're making it as difficult as they can.
Yeah, hand me some Charles Henderson rosters. I don't, for some reason, they're disappearing. The first part of it. Is that yours? Or
here, I know them. I pretty much know them.
That's good. That's good. Big third down play here. Possession down. Got to make a play on it.
Nice play.
Game tackling again by the Trojans.
That's 19 and 25. That's the inside linebacker tandem, Mike.
Exactly.
19. Javontrez Allen and Camden Conan there.
Excellent defense. And they're doing this without Cole Coppage. What happened to Cole Coppage?
I think he had an injury last week at Greenville. And
I saw him today at lunch, and I was wondering what he was doing at lunch, so maybe that was the reason. Jose going back to receive the kick.
Got John Baxter Sanders back there and Jaden Scott, Mike.
Scott, 2 young players. Now that ends the third quarter of play with the score. Charles Henderson 14, Carroll High Ozark 7. We'll be back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in just a moment.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Back to play here at Veterans Stadium, brought to you by Troy Bank and Trust Company, the only bank you'll ever need. Frank Scarborough is in the timber business, and tell us about the damage that's been done by Hurricane Michael.
Definitely catastrophic in that 40, 50 mile wide area, Mike.
And what happens to that timber?
Mike,
can you salvage any of it?
You can. A lot of that timber is broken and shattered. All of that will be pulpwood only. The stuff that's blown up by the root balls, they can get in there and get it before it does any blue stain sets in. They can still sell it for a saw log.
Well, that's good. They're going to take the short kick and get away from it, guys. It's going to take a Carroll bounce, and a beautiful bounce, all the way down to the 26-yard line. That's where the Trojans will take over. But again, injuries are hurting Charles Henderson. They had some key injuries coming into the game, especially with Pollard and with Coppage. And now you got DQ Tony, but look at him. He looks like he's ready to go, and there he goes, back on the field.
Yes, sir, that's a good sign.
He's been taped up, and DQ Tony at the top of your screen is back in action. Now, still see, look at the difference in the size of the defensive back and DQ Tony. Why don't you go that way?
Maybe they're gonna hear us, Mike.
I'm sure they like to run the ball to kill the clock, but we got to move it. We got to score. I'll give it to his running back, and got positive yardage, maybe 1 or 2 yards, stopped by the middle of that Oak Carroll defense led by number 32. And he really plays well for Carroll. And that is the DQ Fryer, and also linebacker Will Parsons. Again, clock is moving, but Charles Simpson's got to get some positive yardage. We can't give the ball back to Carroll.
No, it's not. Clock's not moving fast enough for me, Mike.
Me either. High snap again. He's going to throw it. Got him complete.
Oh, yes.
He's got a little room here. He got a little room here. He goes all the way across the 45, all the way up to they're going to mark it around the 48-yard line. Excellent throw and catch.
Robert Grady again, Mike. Kid that's really
like his size,
starting to shine tonight for sure. Put his strength on display right there.
Another high snap, like to have missed the whole play up. We've got to make sure that we can correct that. Right now, looking at the Trojans offensively, you got Jones and Ariza, the tackle C, and Knox are the guards, and Cappy is the center. The wideouts at the bottom of your screen are. And now he is going to be incomplete, or did he catch it?
No,
he caught it, but it's going to lose a yard.
That was number 11, McKinney, on that reception, Mike. Get it out there to him quick. He can make something happen for sure.
Second down and 11. They throw it downfield. We've proven that we can throw the football on them. And look at it. Look who's playing safety now.
Yes, sir.
Fields is playing safety now. And he's got the red shoes on, or the pink shoes on. And he is one outstanding football player. He's trying to take this game over if he can.
Big down right here.
Good snap that time. He got him out there. He throws. Complete for our first down inside the 30-yard line. A great throwing catch. That's that same guy again.
Number 13, Robert Grady, Mike.
Has Grady caught many passes all year?
Mike, I don't know what he did last week, but
31-yard catch. And the Trojans are in business at the 30 or 27-yard line. Mike Amos along with Ricky Clark and Frank Scarborough from high above Veterans Memorial Stadium here. Boy, I love this quarterback. Look at this. Look at this. Man, he's going to get back to line of scrimmage, but can you believe that the tailback caught a miscue?
Great awareness, Mike. I mean, you need to be focused, and because you never know what could happen. But on the Puka Jones, Mike, he's throwing some darts out there right now. He's really throwing the ball well. Right
now, our center is hurting us a little bit because he's snapping it too high, and we're losing our
it just messes up the timing of the play.
Timing. You lose the timing. Good. Jones is the quarterback. He's going to throw. He's got you throwing out there. It is complete.
Oh,
what a great catch.
Great catch.
Man, oh man, what a catch by that young man.
And he got the toes in.
Do you know the guy's name?
I think I do.
What is it?
Jackson Giles.
Jackson Giles. Boy, he's the one that was an excellent pass and an excellent route. And Jones just laid it right in.
Charles Henderson going tempo, Mike.
First down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Now the Trojans look a little bit, now they said, trip wide out to the bottom of the screen. Single wide out with DQ Tony at the top. He's going to leave it. Now here comes Jones, and he goes nowhere.
Number 6 saved him right there, Mike. Yeah. He was able to get a hold of his shirt tail and just check him up for one.
Looking ahead of things, Ricky, a field goal would be huge here. You know, if we get up by 2 scores.
Yeah, Trojans get some points right
here. What I'm saying, I'd love to get a touchdown, but at least the field goal here. Clock moving, 8:38 remaining in this football game. Charles Simpson has led all the way. They lead 14-7 now. He's going to throw. He's got him out there.
Got him open.
Oh, great defensive effort.
By Carroll.
That was a touchdown, and that guy from Carroll, number 6, I think, his number, he makes the big play. Mulkey knocked it away. So now we're looking at 3rd and 10. Puka Jones is the quarterback. DQ Tony at the top of your screen. And evidently they believe in their corner up there because he's covered him by himself all night long.
Yes, sir.
Big play here. Puka Jones, he's throwing the DQ Tony. Touchdown! Oh! I was jumping ahead of myself, but it looked like a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
That was a beautiful throw.
Incomplete, and now the field goal team will come in the field. It's a straight kick, and a field goal here will be big, and that's what they're going to have to do.
Yes,
they're
sir.
not sending them out.
Yes, sir. Geis is out there.
Geis is out. The kick will be from the 23-yard line. If good, it'll be a 33-yard field goal. Geis has been good all year long. Let's see if he can do it here. Good snap, plays down, kicks up. He gets it. He drilled it. He drilled it. Beautiful kick. I'm talking about way up into the stands.
Yes, sir.
A big field goal by Geis that put the Trojans up by 2 scores, 17-7. Ladies and gentlemen, with 8:17 remaining, we'll be back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy in just a moment.
Maybe Nick say.
A credit score in the 500s and you want a new ride? Don't worry. Troy Automotive Group can get you approved now. We specialize in fresh starts. Our finance partners are ready to lend. And we have the vehicles everybody wants. Luxury, sporty, big trucks, loaded SUVs, something for everyone. Start fresh in a new ride. Come see why so many folks buy from us every day. We will get you done in driving today. Troy Automotive Group. Call right now.
And won't go hunting with you, Jake, but I'll go chasing women. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the theme song right here. As Charles Simpson leads Carroll 17-7 with 8:17 remaining, and a big dove hunt tomorrow. And I don't know where it's going to be, but I'd love to be there.
Yes, sir. I would too, Mike.
Did a good kick by Geis all the way to the 1-yard line. Got to get down there, though.
Let's cover it. Let's cover it. Let's cover it.
Get him, guys. Uh-oh. Great tackle.
Nice job.
And I watched that guy the whole way, and he made it.
That's Zeke Caldwell, Mike. He is a tackling machine.
Big play there.
Sometimes all you need is a shoelace, right?
No question about it. That old song, Pappy Talbot used to play that song on the morning show years and years ago. You know, Bob Pappy Talbot. I'm sure your daddy probably told you about him over the years.
I believe I did hear a story,
That was one of his favorite songs. I won't go hunting with you, Jake, but I'll go chasing with you. Okay.
I'm glad you clarified that, Mike.
8-10 remaining in the ball game, and Charles Simpson up by 2 scores. But now we got to continue to play tough defense.
Yes, sir. We need to continue what we've been doing.
Front. And they got him out there. It is way incomplete. No. Wisely so.
Yeah.
No. They called that, and the ball was 50 yards downfield.
The coach got that call right there. That was ridiculous. Look at the kid now.
50 yards downfield.
I think that would fall under the uncatchable.
Going close on the coach, and of course he's done a great job at Carroll. Coach McDonald.
It's just incidental contact for sure.
He's also got a real problem with it himself, and I don't blame him.
I think if you had to pick which side to throw the flag on that one, I think it'd be against Carroll.
It just happened. I mean, the ball was way
and it's 20 foot above his head. What a call. You know, calls like that dictate ball games.
That's right.
You just hate to see that.
Well, any football game is normally going to be won or lost.
That might be the largest umpire in high school football right there. It's a large umpire there, I promise you.
Well, he's out getting some exercise.
Exactly. So far, no completion by Carroll. They were able to run it a little bit. And bingo, another big tackle. And who is that? There he is right there.
It's number 19 again, Mike.
Then there's another kid, too, 63, that made a play.
Yeah, 33, that's London, Brandon London.
Oh, that's great defense. Let's see if we can identify some of these guys.
Yes, sir.
Up front, on that
number
front.
33, Brandon London, Mike. And
this
then,
is 71. He is playing a well of a ball
That's Woods. And then his Woods' brother played great defensive tackle for Charles Henderson.
Okay, Cohen is the middle linebacker, and he makes things go. Number 25, of course, his dad's the defense coordinator at Troy. Here comes big number. Is that guy he's coming in?
No, sir, that's Chris Porter coming in, Mike.
Porter, boy, he's a fine-looking player.
Yes, sir.
4-man Trojan front. There he goes himself. He's got room. But look at it. Look here. Oh, knocked him out. Great effort by their quarterback. That's the first time that he's run the ball the whole game.
And they needed that play, Mike, and they pulled that one out of the hat. Definitely goes away from what they've been doing all night and caught the Trojans looking inside, and he took advantage of it.
And our guy came within a hair. John Sanders came within a hair making the play. Charles Simpson calls timeout with 7:20 remaining. The ball is at midfield, and we'll leave it right here. Of course, Ricky, you spend most of your time selling cars, Ford cars on the bypass right here in Troy. But you live in Texas where you live. You can't help but be a football fan. That's where Saturday Night Lights started.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights, yeah. Real big in Texas. And just pretty much across the country these days, Friday nights are starting to get really big.
Yeah.
But in Texas, it's really huge.
Well, we know a lot of people are watching you on Facebook tonight. Wave and say hello to your bride. Your bride wants you to say hello to her.
Hey, honey.
And, of course, you'll be bringing your family to Troy in the near future. How do you like Troy so far?
Oh, I love it.
Hey, you know this, that everybody loves ball around here. You know that.
That's right. I think I have
Look at this cheerleader group. Isn't that a good-looking group?
Yes, sir.
See if you can find them real quick.
You see Michelle Mathis right there?
Well, that is a good-looking group.
Sir.
That's the end zone, part of the end zone. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, sir, absolutely. Whaley did a great job with that project.
Of course, Ricky, you're not only a football fan, but your boys play golf and baseball, and you love basketball.
Oh, yeah. We love it all. We're a sports family, that's for sure.
Okay, a 5-man Trojan front. Inside handoff and they're going to get him. They're going to get him and
don't throw it.
Stop him.
Lost
I tell you what, and there's that same guy. I wish I could get my eye on him. There's one guy that's just making every tackle in there right now.
That's 76 Northcutt that's leading that.
Northcutt.
Yes, sir.
He is dominating the front right now for the Trojans.
Yeah, Caleb Geis, our kicker.
Their big guys are at the top of your screen. Those big 290 and 320 pounder are at the top of your screen. He did it. This is the side. He scored a great tackle.
That's John Baxter Sanders again, Mike, to clean it out.
You're exactly right. And he saved a touchdown.
And it also saved a first down.
This is now going down to third or fourth down.
This will be third down, and this is not an easy play with the way Trojans been playing the run tonight.
3rd and 3. They've got to go to the 39, and the ball is at the 37. Inside handoff, and he's going to get his first down, I do believe. Forward lean as he powers his way for the first down, and that was the running back. And tell us a little bit about him, Frank. He is a good one.
Yes, sir. He's a big D1 prospect, Mike. From what I understand, 6 foot, 210, 15 pounds, runs like a deer. It's hard not to like having that kid on your team carrying the ball.
And of course, number 25 has been the guy that blocks so well for them. Jake Patterson.
He's done a great job.
Behind him.
Oh, a little cross up right there, Mike.
Come on.
Great play.
Whoa.
That's Zeke Caldwell again. He saved us on the kickoff a while ago. He just made another. He came off the offensive tackle there and jumped out there and grabbed him.
That's going to lose a yard back to the 39-yard line of the Trojan 39. Call it second down and 11. Second and 11, clock moving, and the clock is on our side.
Yes, sir.
That field goal looms big.
Yes, sir.
5:21. They've got to score twice to beat us. And our defense has played well. Look how big that guy is at tackle. Look how huge he is.
That's Ware.
Ware, yeah. And this time he goes up there, but again, game tackling Trojans. But I cannot understand this coach, why he doesn't try to go outside and go to the perimeter. He is trying to run off tackle every play, and we're stopping him about 75% of the time.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
But when you try to go outside with this thing, there he is, wide out to top end and bottom of the screen. Look for a throw here. Look for a throw here. No, he will throw. He's out of the pocket and bingo! Whoa, what a play.
And that's your man right there, Mike. Number 8, John Baxter Sanders.
Hey, right now I'm giving him the game ball. I believe he's made 20 tackles. He has been all over the field.
He has been
There he is right there. There he is.
Yes,
what's
sir.
his name again?
John Baxley Sanders.
John Baxley Sanders. Boy, he has played well. 4th down. The biggest play in this football game, Ricky Clark, without a doubt. If the Trojans hold them here, we'll eat up some clock, and I think we can win this football game. The biggest play, I'm going to have to stand for this.
We need to play clean.
Wide out to both to bottom to see if they run it or they try to throw it. Trojans got a 4 in front. And he's going to throw. He's throwing the look in. It is knocked down, and the Trojans take over. It is knocked down, and the Trojans take over. It is knocked down, and the Trojans take over. Whoa, what a big play.
33,
that
Brandon
could be the
London.
ball game. 3:45, if we're able to control the football a little bit here. We got 2 scores ahead, 17-7. This looks to be a good opportunity for Charles Hill High School.
I think I would open the playbook up right here, Mike, and see if I couldn't go over the top on it.
Who got that hand on that ball? Do you know?
I think it was number 33, Brandon London.
Brandon London looks like got his head on it. I tell you, you do a great job picking these kids up. It's all about letting everybody know who's out there and who has worked so hard to give us this kind of entertainment on Friday night.
Absolutely.
Lyle Wise is up and down. He'll be out there on the field for long. In fact, Lyle Wise has left the business. You know what that means? He's going to congratulate every one of those kids.
Yeah.
And all right, now we got a penalty. What is this? 15-yard penalty on them. Oh, wow. And that is big.
That may have come from the sideline, Mike.
It could have been. It could have been. I don't know what he was looking for because the ball was deflected. You know, once that ball is deflected, it's free game.
That's right. Absolutely.
Okay. And, boy, I tell you, this guy has played. Look here.
Great run.
But Puka Jones has been outstanding.
He has, Mike.
I think we ought to make an announcement. Puka Jones is not taking a thing away from DQ because he's an outstanding athlete. But Puka makes this thing go.
Yes, sir.
He makes this offense go.
Yes, sir.
And that's what you got to do.
And, you know, DQ, he hadn't been targeted much tonight, Mike, but he's out there. They have to account for him. They have to put their best athlete on him.
They have to put their best athlete on him, and that's number 6, Monkey. And he has played well, no question about it.
That's not, I got number 8 out there on DQ as far as their quarterback.
Here's a big play with DQ. Puka Jones. He takes it to the 41-yard line. 3rd down, let that clock run, guys. Let that clock run. And now we're looking at a 3rd and 6. They've got to go to the 34-yard line of Carroll.
I'm trying to kill the clock.
With 20 seconds left on the clock, and just take your time and see if you can make a big play here. Do you throw it here, or do you keep it on the ground? What do you do?
I have a hard time throwing it right here, Mike. The way the defense is playing.
They jumped. That almost was the neutral zone. The neutral zone.
Play, guys.
And they're going to call timeout. He calls timeout, and now with 2:18 remaining, Charles Henderson leads 17-7. Ricky, you might have brought us luck, man.
Yes, sir.
Ricky, the total atmosphere of running a big Ford dealership here in Troy and owning a big Ford dealership, you've looked at the other aspects with your community before you moved here from Texas, Marshall, Texas. You had to evaluate this town. What did you see? Tell us what you saw.
I saw a lot of similarities of back home in Texas, being the Piney Woods and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the hometown feel that we have the community atmosphere that you're having is awesome.
Miss Clark, I know you did not realize that your husband was a TV personality until he moved to Troy, Alabama. Is that right?
That's correct. That's correct.
You need to tell the whole story, though, Mike. Why Ricky's really here? Because didn't you buy a car from him?
Well, I bought a car from him, and I said, Ricky, I don't need to pay for this car until Monday, do it. That is one of the prettiest cars, though. I had to buy it. It was beautiful. And he is the guy that's dealing, I promise you.
Yes, sir.
Here's Booker Jones. Go throw. First down, the game's over. First down, the game's over.
And who caught the pass? Who caught the pass?
DQ Tony. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to make it such a huge issue of this. This Booker Jones is throwing the ball right now as well as any quarterback around. You've seen a lot of quarterbacks. Is this guy big time thrower?
This guy's big time. He's big.
This guy is big time.
I think the best quarterback you and I've seen this year up until tonight was the Beauregard quarterback.
Yeah, this guy
is hearing the same thing.
Oh yeah, let me tell you this. This kid's got a future in college throwing the ball like that.
Yes,
Maybe you notice what kind of poise he has in the pocket. And here he is again, number 18, Booker Jones. He's only a junior, is that right?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
You can build a team around that guy. Inside handoff, look at here. But the clock's moving, 1:44. And ladies and gentlemen, unless some miracle happens, and I mean a real miracle, Charles Henderson is going to win this football game.
Yes, sir.
Charles Henderson is going to win this football game on Facebook across the world, across the nation. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. You folks are watching it from the den, and you say, well, that guy sure is for Troy. Well, you're right. Mike Amos is for Troy. He's been for Troy all his life. But I appreciate good football, and Carroll High School has a very good football team.
No question.
And that's probably why I'm so excited, because we're beating a very good football team.
No question, Mike. Yeah, these
fly down to 106. And he's going to leave it running back. And he goes, and now with third down, this clock's going to go under 1 minute. They call timeout with 58 seconds remaining. And ladies and gentlemen, only time will tell. Charles Henderson leads 17-7 over Carroll. Been a great game, hasn't it?
Yes, sir, it has. It's very refreshing to see Charles Henderson come out after playing some tough teams and come out here and put on this kind of performance.
Well, let me tell you, he came in here being a huge TCU fan, and now he's a big Troy fan, Troy University fan, and a big Charles Henderson fan, a big Goshen fan, a big tight liberal fan. Everybody in this area. Exactly that he said the other day. He said he was watching the playback of the Purple Cat.
Ayrton.
He's got to be a big Ayrton fan.
Yes, sir.
So, and Goshen and Bridge, and you just love sports and you love the area, and you want to support all the teams.
Yeah, we want to support as many as we can locally, and encourage all high school kids to play some good ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed our game tonight from Veterans Stadium in Troy, Alabama, the home of Troy University. And, of course, there's been two fine no-coach football teams. Carroll High of Ozark came in here with a 4-1 record. Their record now will go to 4-2. Here comes Booker Jones, and he's going to go down. And now the clocks keep moving. Today they're stopping it with 52 seconds remaining. But this game's over unless some there falls off this.
Yes, sir. Carroll down to one timeout, Mike, so they'll be able to stop at one time. We could just, they can stop it one more time after this punt.
Of course, Carroll High, under Coach McDonald, have not had a defensive front play them like Charles Henderson has tonight. Whoever coaches the defensive front did a fabulous job of game tackling. I mean, I'm talking about you could write a book. You could take this film and show this is what game tackling do. If four guys are hitting you, it's a lot worse on a ball carrier than if one guy's hitting you.
And there have been several times.
They keep pounding. You pound them all you want to, but it's hurting you every time you have to pound them. So this number 28 probably ran the ball 35 or 40 times tonight, and I'd say maybe the longest game was less than 10 yards. Do y'all remember anything longer than 10 yards?
You're right.
This team, whoever coaches the defensive team here at Charles Henderson should have his name on the wall.
Coach Travis Baxley is the defensive coordinator.
Well, I tell you what, he's my coach of the week. I'm proud to say he did a great job. 52 seconds left.
We're running a play, Mike.
Throw it. He got him out there, incomplete. That just goes to show you how they believe in deep. Yes, sir. Cougar Jones. The defense will come in and Carroll will take over on down. With 38 seconds left, Charles Simpson leads 17-7 over Carroll Ozark. A big win for Charles Simpson's program. And now they've got a chance to get in that top 4 of the region and go to the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
This team from here on out should play with the kind of confidence that it takes to win. Don't you agree?
Absolutely.
I think a big win like this.
Would you have to hate to play Charles Simpson next week?
Carroll would certainly say so.
No question about it. He's going to throw, get him out there, and he got it. And they finally started throwing the ball right here at the end. But that's going to run. This clock's going to run out once they get the.
They still got one timeout.
Yeah, they do have one timeout.
Yes, sir. That incomplete pass stopped the clock.
Charles Henderson next week will be on the road at Tallahassee, another tough game.
Yes, sir. You better believe it.
If they play defense like this, that wing T's going to be in trouble.
Yes, sir. That triple
double tight end set. He's going to throw again. This time he's out there again, and he's going to score a touchdown. Can you believe it?
He dropped it, Mike. He dropped it.
He did drop it?
Yes, sir. He dropped it. It bounced, and it came
out. It bounced right back.
It did.
So thank goodness he did drop it. But then, of course, Charles Henderson is on the road at Tallahassee next week. Wiley and
Neil
will be doing that game. And then we come back to close out the year on November the 2nd to play Baldwin County. So
that'll be a tough game.
But this was a huge win. And now win over Tallahassee could put us in the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 24 seconds remaining.
Charles Henderson going to use.
I hope you folks from Ozark have enjoyed watching the blitz. And I tell you what, very well done. And that gentleman up in that booth, Scott, is one outstanding member of Troy Cable's team. And he puts this together. Friday night's blitz on Troy Cable Channel 2. That goes out to an 8-county area, plus it goes on Facebook to everybody in the world that wants to watch it.
Yes, sir. I was amazed how much equipment they're putting in here, Mike, and operating and the network, design.
Well, see, he's like the jet pilot now. He's moving these cameras around and all that. These guys have worked hard, these camera folks, and I'm just taking a peek. Go down to the cheerleaders. Boy, what a great group. And maybe we can catch the alma mater before we go up there.
Yes, sir.
And, of course, what a huge win. This is a huge win for Charles Henderson. Last play of the game, 24 seconds now. On a second down. The quarterback throws the ball pretty good. Why don't they throw it more than they do?
I'm not sure, Mike. That's a good. Well, he's gotten protection. They're going.
As much as they run it, their receivers are going to be wide open. There it goes again. Interception. He might score.
That's Camden Coney right there. Just laid out. There you go.
I tell you, what a game he played. This is Dick Coney, the defensive coordinator, Troy's son, and he has really played well.
Did his assignment, Mike. Backed up into the curl route there.
Camden Coney.
And got himself a pick.
Ladies and gentlemen, a happy bunch of Trojans.
They deserve that one. They should be.
It's going to be a sweet night in Troy tonight and a great Saturday morning. I used to love to go downtown after a big win. So all of y'all meet at Bird Drugs in the morning at 7 o'clock for a great breakfast. That's a good breakfast, isn't it? Have you ever had any bacon better than that?
Oh, I love it.
You folks in Texas, what do you got?
That's the final Pike Live score.
What was it?
28-0 Monroe.
Gosh. Whoa. Undefeated Pike Liberal Arts loses Monroe 28-0 tonight. They play different football over there. I tell you, they're good. They really are. Last play of the game, and this is the most fun play ever. As Puka Jones takes the
formation,
and that's going to do it. We're going to do it as the clock runs out. A big win, 17-7. Won that field goal nice.
Very nice.
Boy, that made the thing a lot different than it could have been.
He put a lot of pressure on Coach McDonald.
Or that play down there would have been for the time.
Yes, sir. He definitely put a lot of pressure on Coach McDonald.
Two very good football programs. Carroll High of Ozark in white. Charles Henderson High School. Look at Puka Jones. Is that Puka? Number 3.
He's number 18. Number 3 is Jaden Scott.
Yeah. And, of course, a great effort by the Trojans. And, of course, a great effort by Carroll. They just ran into a buzzsaw on defense. They ran into a Trojan defense that manhandled their front, even though they were outweighed tremendously. This coach at Charles Henderson got this bunch ready to play, and they did a great job. They win 17-7.
Hats off to the coaching staff, Mike.
Ricky, this is what it's all about. They do this in Texas.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And, of course, you can tell their programs are proud, and Carroll's proud. I think this is only the second run. At one time, they had won 30 or 40 straight regular season games up until last year. This is the second loss they've had since that streak. So, a great effort by the team in Orange, and we're going to wait and
get the alma mater here.
You see this alma mater, and there's the cheerleaders. And
got the student section comes out.
Hey, have you always wondered why a cheerleader want to shake hands with an old sweaty football player? And of course, that's just part of the cheerleaders and all the coaches. And
see number 40 down there, Chris Maxwell, Mike, broke his ankle last week. Just want to, mention him. He's in our thoughts and prayers as he goes through this process of the surgeries and repairing that broken ankle, and wish him a speedy recovery.
Well, he's been a very good addition to this football team. And
first time he's ever played.
We hope that you have watched it, but let's go back to this. Y'all, please, let's go back to this. The alma mater, the Charles Henderson High School alma mater. Please, let's go back to it. And this is what it's all about. The alma mater, you and I learned to sing a long time ago.
Yes, sir.
And we know how to sing it today,
yes,
don't
sir.
This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Henderson High School of Troy, victorious tonight. Well coached, Coach Brad McCoy and your staff. And the Trojans throughout are so proud to be Charles Henderson High School Trojans, and the orange and blue will prevail. Strong interior, spirit burns. Ladies and gentlemen, the Charles Henderson High School Trojans are victorious tonight, 17-7 over the outstanding Carroll High School of Ozark. 17-7. Again, my good friend, good to see you tonight, and I hope that you enjoyed the game. And of course, always good, Frank.
Thank you for
It's been a lot of fun. And of course, we're up here in the best seat in the stadium. We say things that I know I kept saying, throw it, because that's why we're doing so well.
Yes, sir.
And they did throw it. And Puka Jones, it had to be between Puka Jones and number 8, John Baxley.
Well, you get an offensive and defensive player of the game.
Puka Jones was just simply outstanding. And in this ball game, and his receivers did well. The defensive line should get probably the team ball. A lot of folks should get the team ball, but there's what it's all about down there on the field. A huge win, and I think this is going to turn Charles Henson's season around. And I tell you what, if I was Tallahassee, I wouldn't want to play Charles Henson next week, but they do. It's going to be a heck of a game at Tallahassee, don't you agree?
It will be, yes, sir. Triple option's always hard to defend.
No question about it. Of course, they run that wing T up there, too. And I tell you, with Puka Jones, we're in every ball game we play.
Yes, sir.
And y'all saw, did you go to Greenville?
I did not.
All right,
but I was
the people
here for
that were at Greenville said that he threw the ball very, very well. And again, he threw it very, very well tonight. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's game, and of course the Blitz, Friday night Blitz right here on Troy Cable. And we brought you high school football at its very best, and I think you'll see tonight that was a very well played football game on both sides of the field. One team had to lose, and it just happened to be Carroll. Charles Henderson wins. Charles Henderson needed that win very much to stay in the playoff picture, and I think they did. Any last minute thoughts?
One thing I'd like to say, Mike, I'm proud of this team and this staff. They got a little sloppy early in the game. A lot of flags hit the ground, but then they corrected that, and they played a clean game from there on out. And I think that's something that they've been needing to do for a long time. So proud of them for that.
Well, the only thing I can think of right now, of course, I was so proud, especially of that defense. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to keep just saying it over and over and over, but that was gang tackling at its very best. If they don't gang tackle Carroll High School, we lose the football game.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Don't you agree?
Oh, absolutely.
Don't you agree that was a perfect example of that? If you'll gang tackle folks, you can stop the big back.
Yes, sir. But that's what has to happen.
And also to hit him before it gets going good, too. Don't you agree?
Yeah, he's tough when he gets that forward.
But I tell you what, anybody that saw that would say, well, that is a well-coached defensive effort tonight. And Coach Brad McCoy and your staff, you should be congratulated for a job well done. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we hope you enjoyed our game live on Troy Cablevision. And next week we'll have another one live on Troy Cablevision. I hope you've enjoyed it. And you'll call us and say, I enjoyed that very much, and we watched you. We'd like to know and like to hear from you. Of course, I'm a one-sided announcer. I'm from Troy. I'm a Trojan one and all. And of course, Frank's the same way.
Absolutely.
And our buddy from Marshall, Texas, got a good glimpse of what good high school football is all about. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. We had two good teams, and I appreciate the invite. It was a treat to watch.
And if it don't say Pike County Ford, believe you me, you don't want it.
That's correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you so much. Good night from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, Alabama, with the final score, Charles Henderson of Troy, 17, Carroll High of Ozark, 7. We'll see you next week on the Friday Night Fantasy.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we support our military. That's right, not a $1,000 sign-on bonus, but $1,200 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Thanks for your service. Thanks for your service. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we support our military.